Hello, 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 everyone. It's Mad and Roy, and somewhere in the back working, Schwan.
Hi.
ESC United, your favorite Eurovision champion.
You said Swan.
Schwan!
It's not like he's gonna fly out the window all of a sudden.
And we're here, not days, but semi-final one, second rehearsal, dress rehearsal, formerly known as
the jury show.
Yes, this is still a big night, even though the juries are not voting tonight, although the backup juries may vote tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why everyone's going to be dressed up nice and pretty anyways, And
I mean, there's people in the audience.
That too. They want to look good for them.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty big, important night. Yep. Especially they learned a lot for the first run through. I hope you are here as well to talk with us for that. But if not, I'm glad you are here now.
Yes.
Keep in mind, sometimes it goes a little slow in the beginning. In terms of loading, because the internet needs to find itself here, takes like a little bit. So if it gets too choppy, let me know, so we can always switch to my personal Wi-Fi internet.
Oh, from your phone or something?
My phone,
okay.
Yeah. That's what I did earlier because I couldn't get the media center up.
Yeah, I hope it lets me in, but it probably will.
Yeah. So anyway, so the show will start actually in just a few minutes, about 10 minutes, and all of us have already seen the show on screen, but
in different places even.
Yes. So before we get started, those who were around, you know what happened. We had a new way of bringing the results.
Yes.
And Roy was a big fan of it. Sean was a big fan of it. I'm kidding. Nobody liked it. So those who have not paid attention, the EBU finally made an official statement in regards to the result show. So as you heard, it's going to be a X Factor style where all the acts are on stage and kind of, being then shown on camera and all that stuff. And then you're in, yay. And then it is split screen and all that crazy stuff.
Interview even after the first 5 were
announced. And the next 5 as well.
Yeah, true.
And then the country that was in now 5th and 10th, they have to run down the stairs and then into the corner so they could get interviewed. And it was awkward. And especially because they had to stand on stage.
Yeah.
Did you notice? And shortly after, they still cut to the green room anyways. I'm like, okay, so you do it anyway.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I guess what were they going to do with the non-qualifiers? Like dump them in the water or something, in the river?
I don't know. They just they push them off stage usually.
Like a giant slide.
I always thought a Melody Festival, because the ones that didn't qualify, they just push them off stage. The stage hangs, come like. But. After a new system, the EBU announced of presenting the qualifying countries in dress rehearsal 1 of the first semi-final of the Eurovision Song Contest 23, a lot of offs, it was decided by the production team to revert back to the previous revealed sequence used in recent years, with artists learning whether they will progress to the grand final together with the delegations in the green room. So, as you can hear, they listened to someone who it was, I don't know. But we will go back to the old ways of previous years. And you're happy?
Yes. I just think it's going to, like, a lot of people just voice their discontent. I think a lot of delegations also didn't really know what exactly they wanted to do. And then we saw, for example, that Alessandra was, like, so confused with what was happening. Like, she was on the stage like, what is this? Why am I doing this? What was happening? And it was just a bad idea. Like, sure, it might make for good television, but if you do all of this for mental health sakes, like hide all of the dress or do rehearsals and then do this.
And it might be because I mentioned that before somewhere, that there is not that much space in that green room. It's a tiny green room, so it's difficult to maneuver the camera people around. So you have to be there 10 seconds before they announce the qualifier, and they already know it's going to be them. So, that kind of stuff.
Okay. But they could have made it bigger then if that was the issue.
Well, or why wouldn't they reconsider not having the green room in the arena? That's what it was in the past, just a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I understand the appeal because it's fun, the energy, but if there just isn't enough space, put it somewhere adjacent.
Yeah. Or no audience, but I know
I
know a lot of people love the standing audience.
You need the audience. You want to get as many people in there as possible anyways, right?
True.
So many people want to see it. So, so once again, this has been fixed. The thing we've been talking about for the past few days or so, the thing of the past. So they're going back to the old ways. They can stay in their little green room with their. It's both ways. It's better. Like when they're qualified, they get to hug their team that they worked together for so long, for God knows how many months. And if they don't, then
they can get confident.
Yeah. So this is one of the few things I've not seen a single person that said, "I like this." It's rare.
Yeah. I haven't even seen anyone either. Usually there's like this odd person who's like, oh, I love it, but I haven't seen anyone really.
Yes. So anyways, I'm glad that this has been removed, and now we can actually focus on the shows.
Yeah.
So we already recorded a video of our analysis, but we didn't have time to upload it because so that is what we're working on next.
Behind the scenes.
Yes.
It's already being edited.
So this is also the opportunity for a few questions that you can shoot away before the show starts. And well, we have 5 minutes, so not that many. Let's take a look. So how did this get past the reference group? There's enough people involved to know this wouldn't go down well with fans and artists.
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't explain it well enough to the delegations what it would exactly be. And I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'm so baffled when I saw the first announcement of this idea as well. Like, I was like, what? Why? This makes no sense in any sort of way. But yeah.
There could be multiple reasons, like it wasn't explained right, or the head of the, how am I going to phrase this? The reference group isn't a strongly opinionated group of people.
Yeah.
So they usually go with what the EBU leadership wants.
Yes.
So that's nothing. It's more about the delegations. They knew earlier as well, but either they didn't explain to the artists or they didn't get it either.
Yeah.
And then the artists are like, what?
Or maybe it was just something that was like mentioned somewhere.
Yes.
With all the
Nobody got it
on. They might have just like kind of glanced over it and be like, okay, well.
Yes. Somebody asked, when will you be live tomorrow? So, Julie, that is a very charged question, unintentionally.
Yes. We've been trying to solve this puzzle.
Yeah, we found out, but I found out this afternoon, but apparently last night, the EBU made another rule change. So, we found out that you cannot live stream during the rehearsals because of the sound. And then we usually have a pre and post show after the live event. As of today, you can no longer live stream from the press center at all.
Yeah.
So even when there's no rehearsals, no nothing, I will not be able to live stream from the press center. So I don't know how to do a pre and post show unless I literally spend my day alone here in the hospital, in the hotel, and watch the show on my own, which I could have done at home. So I don't know if I want to do that.
We were saying, though, that your hotel is quite close to your village.
Yes.
So maybe we can't do like a pre-show, but only a post-show or something.
I don't know. Yeah, we have to think about it.
Yeah.
So it's all just fairly new. So I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. So this is just all on the fly here. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kenny. Thanks to Sean's tweet. I retweeted multiple times. The Savage Eurovision.
Don't give him.
Save, not Savage. Save Eurovision. And a lot of people retweeted, liked, and commented. Luckily, they changed their mind. Thanks for your coverage.
My phone has been blowing up all afternoon. So yeah, it's been a bit of a strange one for me. But
yeah,
it's not. I guess it's not just me. I guess it's all the chaos that sort of comes from it. The people not happy. But people need to realise that the fans of the contest are what make the contest. So, as much as there'll be people who have the certain ideas of how they want to do things, it's the same with like football. If the fans are paramount to that's what makes it special. Eurovision isn't just another X Factor, Miss World or whatever. It's like it's a coming together and a celebration. And
give your world peace speech now.
It's a coming together and a celebration, and it's not just a reality TV thing. These artists are living and breathing every moment of this for months with their delegations. They're
human beings. Can you imagine?
Human beings. They're representing their country, so they've already got a lot of pressure on them.
And then the people from the country are protective of their artists.
So they need to have they can't. I don't know. They try to safeguard these artists, and it's just like practice what you preach a little bit with it. So, but obviously, I wasn't alone in how I felt. It just shows the power of the Eurovision fandom, I guess. There's not much more I can really say about that. I guess.
No, that's plenty. Who's your biggest grower and biggest shrinker from semifinal one after the rehearsals? Give us a little bit more time because we only watched while doing live blogs and live streams, absorbing the information. We'll have a better idea after this run through, hopefully. So, but that is a good question. And we have a video. We don't want to spoil it completely either.
Exactly.
What a way for Sean to bow out.
Yeah, I'm mic dropping like that. I'll see you later.
Poor Mike,
Mm.
whoever that is.
Yeah. So, Matt, you weren't lying. You were really doing it. The live stream with Sean tonight. Why would I lie about that?
Yeah.
Well, actually, initially it was just Sean and I because Roy had another obligation, but as it turns out, it didn't work out that way.
But in the end, he didn't.
Yeah. So I'm here as well. Sorry for that, or happy
So-
to be here for you.
And it was very stressful. I actually, after the last live stream, I walked
Mm.
to the, I walked fast. I walked to the press center, which takes like 20, 25 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then was there for like an hour. I don't know how long I was there. And
Yeah.
then we walked back. And so we barely made it in time. So we grabbed very healthy food from Popeyes, which is fried chicken. And trademark. And
Other chicken places are available.
so that's why we had to eat. You know, we had
can
to
take the American out of America.
So I need you guys to keep checking the link for
Yeah.
the semifinal.
It's still on the same thing.
So
Well, you're on the main screen, not the actual.
You're getting the same thing as me, right?
That's the first. Is that the first dress rehearsal?
no,
Okay.
second.
Yeah, you have to click on there and then
Yeah.
see
Ah.
if it loads.
So I'm still getting a spinning wheel as well.
That means it's probably not working.
Yeah. Cool.
Try it on your. Are you using your internet or are you using my internet?
I'm using the Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Like,
The
oh,
hotel
then
Wi-Fi.
try it on your phone.
My phone. What phone? What do you mean?
That's
Your
phone.
data.
Remember what I told you about the internet at the hotel? It doesn't always.
Oh, I need
makes
to
us-
do it on my data.
Yeah.
Oh, then I can't do it at all.
You
Because I
don't-
don't have that much data.
Oh, I have plenty of data. I have unlimited.
Oh, okay.
So,
Ooh, I've got unlimited data.
isn't that common? What do you-
Oh, imagine not being a student.
Oh, that's
It is, but you're in another country. That's why it's like more.
Yeah, it like I've already drained quite a lot. And
So find Matthias's phone, and this is the password.
okay.
That's what's my cat's name.
Oh,
Don't laugh at me.
sorry.
Oh no, yeah, my cat's okay. Fill out my cat's name.
It's okay.
I can't see.
You can always change it up.
Yeah. I haven't changed it since I've got it, so I don't want to change it.
Matt's phone, right?
Probably keep. It takes a second for.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, y'all. About this little technical sitch.
We're amateurs, aren't we? We really are. Can I hold that?
You can.
That's a bit easier. That way.
Can you tell us how the press center is? You did a tweet about Eurovision press, regular press being separate, but how does it work?
Yeah.
So we got some clarification on that, right? You want to explain or?
I mean, I don't know what clarification.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, so there's one smaller area labeled fan media, and then there
Yeah.
is a media that's further in the back. You have to go for another door.
Yeah.
But we were told anyone can go anywhere. Actually, it's just more about the fan media is considered the active, loud ones, not like in a rude way. So they said if you want to have like a quiet podcast or something quiet at work, then you go into the other room where you can have a little bit more peace inside. But everyone can go in there now, apparently.
It wasn't even that loud today, though. Because
No, but it's going to get busier and busier.
Yeah.
It started. It started.
So is it working for my phone?
Yeah.
Let me see if it's.
Okay, then I got it. So everyone,
Not ideal quality so far. but
Yeah,
it's,
I mean, we have to do with it something because, we're not allowed to stream in the press center.
I know. So we are all a little, and it gets
It
better.
was quite empty as well, the press center. Like, usually you would expect it to be completely full, but a lot of people are just in the arena, I guess.
Yeah.
Were there a lot of people there?
in the arena.
Yeah.
Couple hundred. So.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. More than in the press
Yeah,
center. Then. Okay. Yeah, so basically, if you guys don't know, Matt was streaming here, obviously.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the press center doing the articles on our website, so check those out as well if you want a bit more of a synopsis of all the performances. And Sean was actually in the arena listening to the performances there. So we all have a bit
as
of
much
a,
as I could. Yeah.
yeah, we all have a different perspective of the thing so far, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
So right now, I mean, I can't listen to it because my internet is not picking up the live stream either, unless I switch to my phone. But you guys using my bandwidth, probably like my things. I don't want to have 3 people live stream on my internet.
Mhm.
I don't think it's working off that Wi-Fi because it should have a.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They had the same issue earlier. So you guys need to keep us updated with what you're seeing. So they're doing the intro again, right? The
Yeah. It's
you want to
really-
explain it?
Yeah, it's like basically 2 kids standing opposite of each other, meaning to represent like a Ukrainian kid and a UK kid, basically.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it's like a sort of mirror kind of thing. If you watch Junior Eurovision, Serbia, not the previous time, but the one before, they had like a mirror where they kind of mimicked each other. It's basically the same thing happening here, kind of trying to tell the story of the United Kingdom hosting for Ukraine on their behalf, but like doing it together, staying connected. And they try to tell the story in that way, basically, because at some point, we're not there yet. They're going to walk through that mirror as well. And just...
I don't know if it's going to be the case tonight. It kind of sounds like it. When we were in the arena earlier, they told everyone to be quiet for this bit.
Okay.
To like start off silent rather than cheering and hollering and whooping.
Yeah.
So, but now the crowd have like come in.
Yeah, they kind of tell the audience, please don't cheer.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, like, because this is full house in there.
Yeah.
Because that's often these jury shows, they're not always full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's really fun to have that, because that really brings a lot of energy and excitement to it. So I think this one will be the one that is going to be very professional. There will be, I'm not the other ones aren't professional, but it's more laid back, the singing, the energy.
Yeah. I really like this start of the show. Like, it's really nice.
Yeah. So,
yeah, the audio is not too good.
No,
that was the exact issue we had. It was better where you were.
Oh, very much better.
Yeah,
it was really nice.
That's the issue we've had as well.
So so Julia Sanina is on the screen on the stage performing now. I think it's a Hard Kiss song, and she's flanked by a load of dancers in yellow, pink, and blue.
Yeah, and she's wearing like a black dress with flames on the bottom. It seems it's quite cool. Mm-hmm.
So
now the guitarist has come in and there's pyro and flames.
Yeah.
It's great to see an audience around the stage actually this year, because it's the first time since like Tel Aviv, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like they were this close.
Yeah.
Because I think in Turin, was there any in Turin?
No, because COVID.
Was it all just the green room?
They had a green room, and then like the rings where people could sit.
Yeah. Matt and team, thank you for reacting fast to the changing situation, ruled so quickly, and still delivering live content. We're doing what we can. Thank you very much.
Trying our best, being flexible as we can.
Yes, indeed. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so what's happening on stage?
I think they were announcing the acts. Let me listen.
The hosts.
The hosts are coming in.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now,
the audio's terrible.
Graham Norton is not in the semis at all.
No.
He's only in the grand final.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a lot of complaints on Twitter about the sound quality of the rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you said it was better like in the arena, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Oh,
in the press center.
Well, the press center is like a proper direct stream, right? This is like over the internet.
So it's not just us here. I think it's everyone online.
Yeah,
I've also seen other people complain about it who are also like on online.
Yeah. So
the good part about it, because that's why I said I only could hear Karya singing. Because people are saying he's not singing. Oh, he is singing. That's all I heard. But you don't hear the backtracks actually. You didn't hear any of the recording vocals. So
okay. Well, in the press center you could. So
yeah. That's why Moldova sounded really good, because with they also live the backup singers.
Mm-hmm. You should probably have them.
Yeah. Did anyone look at the press poll? Because someone said
Finland won it.
Finland won it ahead of Sweden and
Czechia, I think, were third.
Czechia was
so we are close with our comments and
well,
Norway was 10th. People are saying
I was 3 for 3. I'm just saying.
Where are you?
Where did Israel end up?
I don't remember. You might need to pull it up on the.
I don't want to do that right now. Israel was third.
Maybe you can find it.
What's that? Sorry.
Israel was third.
Sorry.
Well then, no, I don't have Sweden. No, I didn't have Finland in there actually in mind.
No,
but I thought Finland was great. But I don't necessarily agree with Finland. Finland looked great.
Yeah.
But the energy level was just not there, and it felt camera work at the end was just not quite as.
It's because there was no audience.
Right. That's why I'm saying it wasn't the best. That's what I'm saying. But people love Finland. So
yeah. I was just treating it more as like the concept still, because like it's the first time we really see the full thing of it, and I really like what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe his energy wasn't quite there because it wasn't really for anything, but I get what the picture is, so that's why I really loved it.
Yeah, we haven't had time to look at that. the information because we recorded a video, then we had food, and then we came here.
Yeah,
you know, that was
barely had time.
Yeah.
Julia's just thanking the UK for hosting on behalf of Ukraine, by the way. This is what they're talking about now.
Mhm.
And they're thanking her for performing.
Where was Malta, I wonder, in the poll?
Oh, they were like 12.
Oh, yeah.
So Finland, Sweden, Israel, Czechia.
It seems
Switzerland,
more of a
Portugal.
popularity poll.
Yeah, it definitely is. I usually very much disagree with the polls.
It's that.
So Finland has 18, Sweden has 19, Israel 11, Czechia 9. Doesn't have any numbers. It was by ESTX, so it's not very representative. And
It's percentages. They asked in the press center this morning to put your email address down, and they would like put it around.
Yeah, they just ask you to pick three countries, basically.
3 who you like.
Yeah, no, that's what they always do. Yeah. So take that with a grain of salt. It's often like really random.
Yeah. And like very influenced to what songs you like. As well.
Yes, and who is in the press center? What media is
that as well?
Portugal is heavily represented in the press center right now because there's a huge media interest there. You know, so it's not the best way to measure.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying they shouldn't be doing it. I'm just saying, you know,
it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah. Can you turn it down a little? They can hear it.
Oh.
I mean, they can.
Well, I couldn't hear it earlier. That's why I had to turn it off.
It's amazing. My microphone is so amazing.
Yeah.
It can pick up even that little tiny shenanigans. You're not listening into it. Oh, well, there's nothing into listening.
There's
to
nothing really.
Yeah.
It's just the host talking.
It's just talking.
Yeah.
So Hannah's the one that speaks French.
Yeah.
Hannah Waddingham,
the actress.
Yeah.
They make some funny jokes about her being the only one able to speak French, and like they make jokes about, oh yes, I did learn in England how to speak different languages.
Yeah, she's just said some of us Brits do bother to learn another
Yeah.
language.
It's quite a funny, nice,
Yeah.
smirky comment. Quite like the host so far, actually.
Yeah, they're good. The Alicia Dixon, she has so much charisma. We talk about her personality. And like I knew her from, what was it, America's Got Talent? Not Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
I saw like clips and like, oh, okay, I do remember her. But
I also really like Yulia, the Ukrainian girl. She's really good too.
Well,
Fits
better
right
step
in.
it up, Graham.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that he's not even doing the semis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh wow, indeed. That's the first time that happened since 2008. No, nine. Sorry, 9. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right, so we're about to launch into Norway.
And if you guys have any questions, at ESC United as always, because then we can pick out which ones are directed at us and not to others.
Do you want me to describe the postcards?
We did that earlier, but feel free.
Yeah, so it starts in the National Library of Ukraine in Kyiv, and then it goes to the Central Library in Liverpool, and then it will go to the one in Oslo, and then that's where we'll see Alessandra. I'm a little bit behind that one, I think. So the Deichmann Library in Oslo, and then she's going to pick a book out, and then she's going on a little scooter ride.
Yeah, she's going to read
the Opera House.
She looks very happy into a selfie camera.
Yeah.
Jumps on a scooter, puts on a helmet.
And it's the middle of winter.
And rides away into the sunset in winter.
And when they film these is like February.
They're nice postcards. Like the past 2 years, because of COVID, of course, as well. We couldn't do that much, and now it's actually like properly how you're used to seeing them, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
Actually seeing the artist in a place doing a cool thing. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Are you listening to it?
I'm trying to. Not that it will be great, but...
No, that's what we're all dealing with. Thought they fixed it by now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just going to use mine for video then, because I've already heard it as well.
No, we need to listen to those quality, but...
It's not great quality. I'll tell you if there's anything vocally wrong, though.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll just focus on the visuals.
Yeah.
You need a charger, or you have?
There's enough percentage in there, but I can always grab that charger.
Okay.
Like, it's plugged in already.
Okie dokie. No, people are asking. No, and Graham Norton is not hosting the semis. This first time that at least one of the semi hosts is, or like vice versa, the final host is not doing the semis since 2009.
Mm-hmm.
The audio quality is really poor, so I'm going to do my best. But
I know that's what we dealt with as well.
Yeah. Early today, she was still saving her voice a bit. Like you can definitely hear that.
No, she's going for it tonight.
Oh, no, they have to. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's audience there, and like you mentioned, backup jury. Yeah.
So as you know, it's going to be very similar to the staging that you've seen in the clips, with her green outfit. She doesn't wear the necklace again.
Mhm.
The dancers come out the second verse, right?
They just before the first chorus, the dancers do join in. And then after the first chorus, in this part, you basically have them kind of shadow dancing behind her, like they
that's right,
from behind her and that kind of thing. And then we go towards the second chorus, and then they get the light sticks that you're known from the national final, and they'll twirl with those in the second chorus only.
The volume keeps going up and down, so I have to like keep changing it. I don't know why.
It's just the sound quality they're giving us. It's
apparently somebody got an email that they were gonna fix it, but this doesn't sound fixed yet.
They're using blue jeans. I don't know if that tells you everything you need to know.
I don't know what blue jeans is.
Either.
I know what blue jeans are.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice visually strong performance though.
Yeah. She definitely looks amazing as well.
Yeah.
Like, especially this part where you have the high note coming up, they use a lot of yellow and orange tones.
Yeah, like the burst underneath her.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good high note.
Yeah.
She nailed it this time.
Yeah.
She went for it.
Oh yeah, she went for it. Yeah.
That's the right time.
I'm
So
like
it's
2 seconds behind you.
even though it's not like official juries, they know it's backup juries and they still have to give 100%.
Yeah.
So it still feels fine.
And even like there's audience, so you do want to give them a bit of a show.
But in the third show, they kind of slow down as well, like in the afternoon show.
Yeah.
Are the countries?
they've got the energy this time.
Yeah. It's also fun to hear the crowd react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big reaction from the sounds of it in the arena.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they'll give a big reaction to everybody probably.
Yeah.
Because there are so many true Eurovision fans in this time around. Because the tickets were like.
Yeah, they were sold out immediately.
Yeah.
It's because Brits love Eurovision. They just never admitted it.
And it's like it's no longer shame based.
No,
It used to be, because it used to be like you watch it under a blanket in your room locked, with the flashlight on, so no one finds out. And now it's more like, okay, I can do it in public.
I mean, even yesterday you had like the opening event, which was like a little concert on the big square here in Liverpool, and like a lot of locals came to that place. It was kind of designed for locals as well, because there was just no
it was a lot of Liverpudlian artists. Performing,
and you had Jamala and you had Conchita Wurst.
Yeah.
And that was like all Eurovision really, but it was a really fun show to let like the locals get excited for the thing that's happening in their city.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a really good show. Apparently not everybody thought it that way, but
What show?
I thought it was good.
the concert on the big square that was like hosted.
It's now time for Malta.
So it starts with a layover already, dance.
Yeah.
Our own party.
Yeah.
And then
It's almost like a music video the way that they've staged this. It's really
then
cool.
Act 1, you see like zoomed into Destiny.
Yeah.
And then you see the other folks there as well.
Yeah, all the old participants for Malta, basically,
a
which
lot
is
of
really
them.
fun.
I mean, a lot of people
I
won't get
wonder
it, but
if-
you don't have to get it.
No. I wonder if they asked permission to do that.
I'm
They
sure.
they probably did. It's fun, though.
And then they sit on the bench and then got up at some point.
Hey, wait.
And hey, wait.
What you say? Do you want to dance?
The movements are actually pretty good. They're like energetic and
Yeah. They've been performing a lot this past
Big
week.
crowd reaction for the chorus.
That as well. But they've been performing a lot in Liverpool this week, and they have been really, really good. Like, I did a couple of covers in the Cavern, which is like a legendary place in Liverpool. He was good vocally, and like the saxophone guy was really fun as well.
he is full. That's what I'm saying. He's my epic sax guy.
Yeah.
He is full of energy.
Charismatic.
Yeah.
As anything.
Little goofball at the same time. So
So yeah, they go from the car to a little couch thingy, and then you have my favorite visual of this entire
what
season.
was it? Yeah, what was it?
It's basically like
It's like a cat.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
like a bit of a cloud kind of thing, and there's like this cat with rainbow lasers coming out of its eyes. Cause yes,
Looks like that's their band logo, I think.
maybe, or they just like decided that's a cool visual for the song and just put it on the logo on the drum. The crowd is going crazy for this one.
Yeah.
Just how we kind of said it, right?
It's fun. People want fun.
Yeah. It's just such a bummer how everyone's overlooking it because it's such a good song.
This is where they've changed into the sparkly outfits now. And like all of the lights are sort of lens flare effect on the camera, so it looks even more sort of 80s, and
Yeah.
it does a knee slide.
And then you see the drum kit and the saxophone guy with the crowd on the background, which is quite an epic shot when there is a crowd. So that's really good. He did a dab. minus points. It's okay.
It looks so good.
It looks
And the
really
crowd
good.
are singing along as well.
And if you have the same kind of crowd tomorrow, the energy just for the voters, like
Yeah.
get people excited, even
Exactly.
like watching it.
Yeah.
It's so colourful, so vibrant.
If you hadn't
So
got
fun.
this on your radar before this, have it on your radar now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh. And keep as a reminder, this is something that the press has access to comment and critique it and all that stuff. And so there's nothing we can share, no visuals, no sound, no nothing.
because
So
then the EBU will witch hunt us.
I don't want to get witch hunt.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Dare I say it kind of overshadows Norway a little bit. Just with the colorfulness and like it's even more fun than Norway.
Yeah.
Which I didn't expect to happen. I might have expected the opposite, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just us, like it's our little bubble. Maybe.
Well, no, I think just from the flow of the show. Yeah, just flow of the show. Rhymes. I know. Flow of the
MC
show.
Matt. He's a rapper. On the postcard, we see Luke Black kind of doing some fencing, like with the sword, and like the sports in some university building, I think. Yeah.
Fencing.
Yeah. It's a very offensive postcard. Should I leave?
Please do.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're moving on to Luke Black, who lies in like this, that flower
like a-
shell,
yeah.
Floral thing, yeah.
floral thing that is just closed right now.
It's a big cheer for the music when it comes in.
Mm-hmm. It's working for you. Is it working for you?
No,
Okay.
I was just gonna connect my phone. I don't have headphones for my phone either. Only for my computer. I can hear yours.
Oh, a big pop from the crowd there when the monster awakens.
It seems really like people just so excited.
Yeah.
And it's a great audience.
This the sound system for this one is amazing when you're in there though.
Mm-hmm.
Like just
The beat, the bass.
The bass, yeah.
Now the flowers open by the way he's standing and sitting on top of it, and then the
Yeah.
dancers, finally like doing their weird.
They're not very involved yet, but they're a little bit like walking forwards.
Now they're becoming more prominent.
Yeah.
Though. They do this weird, like zombie walk. I would call
And you
it.
have like on the backdrop, you have like this black and white kind of blobs thing that kind of reminds you of psychology kind of tests shapes a little bit. I don't know. I quite like it.
I had some few concerns about the whole, how it's very dark and maybe people find it too jarring. That's the only way Serbia flops, right?
Yeah.
People find overwhelmed by this.
It could be like Telemovish, for example,
Yeah.
or Portugal. Like
I don't want it to.
everyone
This
loved
has
it.
to go through if you ask
Yeah.
me. I'm just saying that it is a riskier choice. Sometimes with riskier choice, sometimes you end up on the wrong side. But
Yeah.
I don't think it will. Now that's why they're all dancing around him as well, and they're, I call it, the weird spaz zombie dance.
Yeah,
He sounds good.
from what
Like
we can.
he sounds from what I can tell, he sounds much better than earlier as
Yeah.
well.
He was quite quiet in the first.
It is
round.
interesting though that put these two songs next to each other because neither Malta nor Serbia has like big like singing. It's mostly more like talk singing,
Yeah.
So they're both back to back. It's kind of interesting choice.
Mhm. And yeah, Adam, the song needs to be dark. It's just like, will people in Europe get that?
Yeah.
And then you have like the really cool.
Now he's ripping them off with it, but you saw
Yeah.
that part. That's a
Yeah.
30 seconds.
It's in the
I
clip.
love the energy bars. They're so cool.
Oh, now the smoke looks even extra good right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Like that energy bar graphic, so cool, so fun.
Yes.
They really went all out with the game or gimmick. I love it.
Yeah.
Big pop from the crowd for the dance, like when he crouches down,
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's big energy in that room tonight. Well, sounds of it.
That the shot,
There's that weird laugh.
the satellite stage and the walkway are all red now, and then
Yeah. Enemy defeated, it says at the end.
and that's the end of the song.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's really cool.
That's people will remember that as well.
Mhm.
Remember the computer song, the video game?
Yeah,
song?
exactly. That's how they'll reference it. Definitely.
I heard someone saying it sounds like, like when you're on a desert level in Mario or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the type
Yeah.
of music.
We had the Keef C now, and we're moving on to the United Kingdom. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. I am American. Bournemouth.
We're in Leicester.
Anyways, and then they just do the comparison and stuff, and then we go to
It's so fun to be able to bully you in real life.
oh, I see. Then we're moving on to Ireland. We had a lot of
Latvia.
Latvia. I'm sorry. I keep saying, yeah, you're right. I just saw 4 guys, so my brain was going to Ireland.
It's kind of fun that they like go to a Ukrainian place and then they go to the equivalent of the UK place, and then they go to the country where the artists are from.
And it's the equivalent place in that country.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I do know someone said make say Worcestershire. I know Worcestershire because it's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, yeah.
Took me a few 10 seconds.
Right.
Worcestershire. I said Worcestershire, like mumbling it.
Aussie Vision have just shared a video of Alessandra on the stage, and she had to be like dragged off by security because she didn't want to like go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she like wanted to like wave a bit longer, and they were like, "Okay, come on."
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have Latvia here now.
Yeah. And they start with like the looper thingy that kind of lights up, and they like plug on the thing to do the beat and introduce it, and then you get the singer and he gets his little spotlight, then we get the guitarist with the spotlight. It's very delicately started, but very much like the national final as well. And then at the chorus you get a bit of an energy burst below the singer. It's like a not a Death Star, but like it kind of explodes a bit and just gives it some nice energy, I think.
It's very lots of close-ups here with the singer, and then you get the lights in the back.
Yeah.
You see white lights flashing every once in a while, but it's pretty dark besides those lights. You don't see much of the screen in the back, not many far out shots yet.
Now, interestingly, I thought that earlier today he was the best singer of the entire rehearsals. So that really impressed me, I think.
I think this looks really good.
Yeah.
Like the LED backdrop with the sparks. And
Yeah, it's where they're coming in the sparks. Now we get also further out shots, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It really makes it look so much like grander, but still got the same feel to it. And I think he sounds okay, but again, audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was really, really good earlier today. So I imagine it's kind of similar.
yes.
I just hope Europe gets this.
I can see them getting it. The question is over what else? It's just so competitive.
Yeah.
You know, once again, if they win semi 2,
Mm-hmm.
we have a different dialogue.
Definitely. It's just I thought this was like in a ditch somewhere, and I didn't think it had any chance of qualifying. But this rehearsal really put them back in the frame for me.
He sings the hell out of this song as well.
He's got such a nice voice.
They're certainly not quitting. Now it looks all really good. Again, darker on the
Mhm.
darker side, you know, very white and a little darker orangey.
But, I love dark stage at the start of the semi-final.
Yeah, this is why Malta is like, hi.
It stands out a lot. Yeah.
I mean, now Portugal comes next. It's a little more red, but it's not like colorful, but it's different, energetic.
It's dark red even.
Yeah.
So. It's very. Wow, massive pop from the crowd there.
They're all getting like this.
No, but this is bigger than all the others
That's
before.
a huge reaction for Latvia there.
Yeah. Wow.
We need to watch those betting odds now. See if
Yeah.
any
We're going to a
vibes
break
coming.
now.
Yeah.
'Cause I think they've got.
They have a break after 4.
Yeah.
It's just to go to the green room.
They're going to the green room to the so what they did last time, I think they're going to do the same thing. They did the dance thing, right? Is that the first one they're doing?
No,
No,
that's later.
That's later. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's Alicia Dixon. She's standing next to the busker,
Yeah.
and then to the left is Alessandro, right? That
Yep.
was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You cannot vote yet. That's basically what they're saying.
Is what?
That you cannot vote yet until.
Oh, okay. You cannot vote. Yes. So yeah, and then it's an interesting moment. Is after 4 songs to have already a break. But,
Yeah, usually it's gonna like
Well, like at
it's
least
split up
6,
in 3
yeah.
still, but like it's now 4, 6, 5, which is weird because it's not like Portugal needs a lot of setup.
No.
It's not like you can just drive off Latvia and then get on Portugal. But
there will definitely be a break before Lorraine, but
yeah. Interestingly, there was a break before and after Lorraine.
well, yeah, because I think the break after was because time-wise, there's
Yeah,
and that could happen again. You know,
and Azerbaijan has a big prop as well. So like they need to roll the one off the stage and the other on.
Yeah, and it wouldn't probably be as big of a deal if it wasn't for the fact that it's another big prop right before, you know. So
now Alicia is rapping.
oh yeah, they're doing the rap. That's the part they did.
Yeah.
And they're all rapping with her, but just dancing.
Yeah. Bucket heads in the air.
You know, the act should have fun here because they do that a few times. You know, they may be out in a couple of days. So they're just having fun in the arena. And this is like a huge crowd in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they really went 4-6-5 when they could have done 5-5-5. As someone who's kind of a maths nerd, it bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted 5-5-5 and nothing else.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. How dare they?
I have a feeling it's like it's the smallest semi there is,
Mhm.
and it's like it's gotten way more difficult to predict.
Yeah.
It's like I was a lot more confident going into this than I'm
It's
now.
gonna be hell when you ask us put it down on paper right now, because
Which I'm asking you guys.
I'm gonna be panicking. I know.
Yeah, we're gonna get it wrong on this one for sure.
Do you need those predictions after this, or?
Well, I actually said I should have it by now, but nothing's already the time between. So do it after this.
Okay.
Yeah. I got already a few people's predictions.
Oh, okay.
So Hannah Waddingham's with Cheryl Baker from Box Face, but it's not. It's just a standing.
Yeah.
With a Cheryl name badge here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, do not vote yet.
No.
So it's a long break. Well, it's not that long, but yeah. See all the flags in the back already. So it feels like a real Eurovision now.
Yeah. I guess. It feels like they got gifted those yellow flags at least, with the logo on it.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are people like these are the stand-ins, or what are these? No, these are people. Oh, like okay, got it.
They might be standing still. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm.
So
Yeah, maybe you could answer one question or something. Is there one that's burning people?
I haven't asked for
we're
questions.
about to
for
get
this.
Portugal.
Yeah, we get Portugal now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mimicat and her dancers all wearing red.
Yep.
Let's see how this is going to look.
St. Sophia's Cathedral in Kiev is where we're going. And then we go to the UK and we go to Ely Cathedral in
Eli.
Eli.
You are not even like saying like a
Eli
British
Cathedral.
person.
In
Dutch.
Cambridgeshire.
Cambridgeshire.
Okay. And then we
Right,
go
I'll translate.
National Pantheon in Lisbon. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We have stupid place names.
It's like
Sorry if anyone's from Eli. I didn't mean that. I kind of did.
made a lot of enemies again. They can't get in line though. So yeah, Mimicat walking around in her outfit, and then the postcard's over.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. And as we all know, she scaled back on the staging. It is stripped back. It's just her and the 4 dancers.
No couch.
No couch. No other props added.
Mhm.
And she sounded great in the first part, but she always sounds good. So vocally was never an issue. Okay, so there's plenty of it's a little brighter now. Maybe it's just me.
So
I got it.
like
Sorry, it's Ely. I got it wrong. Do apologize.
What are you saying?
He
No,
had it
you.
wrong. Oh, I think in the beginning it was quite bright still, but now it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Like in the intro, you have quite some white lighting, and after that, it's dark red lighting with red dancers.
I feel it's a little bitter though, like, but I could be wrong. Let me see.
Mm.
Because that was a big one. It's just so red.
It's very overkill in the red.
Now it's a little lighter there, but I wish I would put more of a spotlight on her
I just wish they had the dancers in different color.
or her, like
Yeah.
the contrast. Yeah.
Just some sort of contrast, because now it's like red, 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 red.
The crowd are loving it though, as they are with everything so far.
Yeah.
And I will say, despite our criticism in terms of like the lighting, what we personally feel would have been a better option because
Mhm.
it's so much red, they have all great energy.
Yeah, I mean, she was never the issue. And
No,
the dancers
even the
were never
dancers
the issue
too, either. No, but it's sometimes hard to see their facial
Yeah.
expressions because
It's just the lighting is
being
is
swallowed.
not that good.
The game has lots of energy though. It's just, they're also like really doing it. Like they're going. I mean, as much as I would like it brighter, it's a little brighter. It seems like it, but I can see her better than before because at least now it was like really dark. Now I feel like there's a little more of a spotlight on her. You can see the light in her hair.
Yeah.
Looks a little better.
Yeah, she goes like on a runway towards the front stage as well.
Yeah, she's now on the satellite stage.
Is it pink that she's wearing on her arms? Like, are those pink sleeves?
And that's when she was on herself on the satellite stage, and then the 4 dancers slowly approach her as she's singing.
Yeah.
They're doing poses like this. Literally. Like this.
Oh, the crowd is clapping along to this very much. I guess it says it on the screen then, right? Did it say it for you guys?
No, I wasn't there. No, sometimes they do it, but I don't know about for this. That's usually more in the beginning kind of thing, or like.
I remember cheering. They said it quite often. Like,
Yeah.
oh, clap along to this. Or, oh, bring out your torches.
Yeah, that they do. Yeah. So the audience likes it.
Yeah.
They like everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest cheer so far was for Latvia.
She sounded good.
Yeah, she
Has anyone
again?
not good so far? They all have been good.
It's hard to tell from the audio. But
Yeah.
I think everyone's been pretty good.
From what I remember this morning, the first 5 were definitely good.
Who was not? I mean, I've had some issues
Ireland
with-
was not the
Ireland
best.
was the best now. Which is, speaking of, it's Ireland.
Yeah.
You see the postcard. In County
Sally.
Wicklow?
Yeah.
Wicklow, yeah.
Sally Cap.
I thought not Latvia. I thought Ireland sounded pretty good in the arena. In all fairness,
That's often how it happens, though.
Yeah.
That's the
In the
same.
press center, it sounded really bad, actually.
All right, they're like a live.
It's
act,
even
that's
here. I
what
mean,
is
everything
different.
sounds bad, but it's not.
Maybe he didn't want to give his full energy because I have
That's
seen
the
him.
thing. Yes,
It's a
I've seen him better.
massive cheer for Ireland, by the way, as it starts, because I'm guessing there's a lot of Irish people in there.
Yeah. How's that? And Brits, I mean, everyone knows.
Yeah.
They're quite supportive
Yeah.
of them as well. Oh, and we have a pause here.
Yeah, I guess it takes a bit longer than expected to set up the horseshoe
Yeah.
contraption with the drummer up front.
They need to rehearse those delays as well.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Like, improvise. So far, they've done really good with the improvisations.
I could have so. So what is she saying right now?
She's stalling, basically.
Yeah, she's basically stalling.
How?
Did you know it takes...
Oh, she's saying like, did you know facts?
They're just doing like, fun facts
Yeah,
about
how
UK.
many miles of cable and stuff are in the set?
Yeah. 5,000 hairpins.
Because we'll probably use something similar if, in case it happens again on the big night, tomorrow night. I
Oh.
could have so.
Oh, some movers and shakers. So they're going for a interval piece then.
Oh,
That's
they didn't do
new.
that last time, did they?
No.
They're playing a whole clip of people.
They did have a gap for something earlier, but it was like it just said VT to follow on the screen. So
Yeah.
like they obviously didn't have it ready.
Yeah, but now they do.
Huh.
So it's just the thing about
That's
dancing.
an extra
So then
big delay.
Yeah,
they're
then
like,
it's
we
like-
need some time.
Yeah.
a break at 4 and then Portugal and then another break with a little
Yeah.
thing.
Graham Norton's doing all the voiceovers for the videos as well this year.
Oh, this one, yeah. That's cool. So yeah, but that is interesting.
Yeah.
It's not even a short video. Still going on.
Yep.
You see like Norway on there, and now it's Greece 2005.
Yeah.
I mean Norway
My
22,
number
I meant. My number one. Good times. Is Malta going to qualify? The odds are not good for them, but we will talk about that later. Odds. That's the next video that's coming up, so don't worry. But our team has, I mean, for a while now, even before rehearsal, it seemed like the people were sleeping on Malta.
Definitely.
Could be wrong.
It's the United pick of the season, I guess. We always have that one song that we really get behind and usually are right with as well.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the same happens here.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We have Jetword with waterfall instead of lipstick, which is interesting.
I know, right?
Oh, waterline, not waterfall.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
That's not a Jedward song.
No, I don't think so either. And then we've got Fuego. Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh, fire.
Yeah,
Fire.
That's well, obviously the best mean.
Yeah. Was it with you that she did that?
I know.
Interview? Yeah.
What does it mean? Yeah, fire. Fuego.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh.
It's just about this video is just about all the dances over the years in Eurovision, right?
Okay, we're fine. Yeah, so we're done. I mean, the show's over. Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night.
No, it's just that clip. Now it's over.
Ireland, we are one. I really like the introduction graphics, by the way.
Yeah.
We should point that out as well.
Yeah,
It's like
the
very-
jittery. Yeah.
Very modern, I would say.
Have you noticed in the corner when the country goes as well? It's also jittery.
Yeah. I like it.
The first shot, I really love the bird view shot from above when you see the stairs with the lights. It looks
Yeah.
really cool.
He's got earpiece issues, I think.
Mm.
He always had earpiece issues. It seems like because he always holds it like that. I
Mm.
noticed that. How does he sound?
Not ideal so far. Better now.
But again, could also be the shaky audio from the stream. Can't be. Okay.
Well, it can be, but it's the lead vocal. They're fine. It's usually everything else. It's not as
okay.
good. So,
We are one.
I don't know. That's him in his golden outfit. They're all playing that right now. He's sitting with the
Yeah.
keyboard player and they're singing together.
I do like that in the verses it's all gold, but then the chorus is like you have more blue and purple tones to kind of offset the gold. It's a contrast that you really need often.
They have a lot of shots of the band as well there.
Yeah.
And this is the part where he starts walking down the walkway.
Towards the circle
Yeah.
to touch your hand. Because there's a hand in the middle.
Yeah, and then you see that squirrely thing in the center. Yeah, what he does.
It was in the recap, I think, right? That
I don't remember. I didn't pay much attention to the recap.
No, I think it was the ending that was in the recap.
Oh, I mean in the rehearsal that got out.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have seen that as well then, like when he reaches down to the hand.
Yeah.
Tonight we are young. And not young. I keep always saying young because it's, well, we are one.
That's what you want to hear.
Tomorrow we are old. All right, so. Oh, no. Now we see like a lot of blue and purple flashing, which is.
Yeah.
And now he's doing some spinning as the pyros come in, and you see like almost disco lights on the floor.
The pyros are really nice though. Like it's like proper pyro fountains all around him.
Mm-hmm.
That does give a bit of a stadium rock feeling.
The band are singing now.
So now the fireworks are over and they're still playing.
The clappy moment.
Connor's not singing for some reason, or he wasn't.
He wasn't singing?
No, he wasn't singing for a little while. Like the band took over.
Yeah, but that's
Is
the
he-
part where the band does sing.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Is he trying to
I
get
thought
the-
Connor, the audience, wasn't singing. Like, why
Yeah.
do we care if Connor sings?
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
thought
lead
Connor,
singer
our
from-
Connor,
No,
of
the lead
Team
singer.
United.
The lead
I
singer.
forgot that his name is Connor too.
There's multiple Connors in the world.
I know, but my brain went to Connor from ESC
Yeah,
United.
it makes sense.
Now it's time for Croatia.
Yes, we go to Liverpool in Kiev for the postcard. And then we move on to the UK to find...
Whitby Harbour
In
in
North-
Yorkshire.
Yes, and then we go to... Croatia. I'm pretty sure it's Rijeka. Yes, the port of Rijeka. So yeah.
They're going fishing, right?
Yeah, they're going fishing. Fishing for points.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
That's why we pay you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
You should.
I don't. Do you not get paid for this?
Do you?
No, I have an image of
comment.
ESC Connor in the Irish outfit, like the singer. He would rock it with his like,
Yeah.
strawberry blonde.
Tractor. Let's go. Let's enjoy this.
Mama. Okay.
You don't have to enjoy it. I will enjoy
I said,
it.
okay.
Okay.
You enjoy it. Then I'll do some of the talking. That's what I meant by that. No, I didn't mean like, okay. See? Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kupila Tractor.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes, I mean.
Yeah. It really makes sense with the pops that they do. Because like they have Mama Kupila Traktora and they do like stjö. And like you have a stjö really flying off their hands. It's quite fun. Stjö.
I'm really curious because, you know, I know you guys' opinion on the song. I'm just like, because what they're doing seems like, you know, like it is, it sounds rude. I don't mean it like, but it seems like your uncle doing like a little bit of a dance, like, right? And do people find that charming and likable, or like, what is this?
I mean, the entire song is basically, what is this? And I think that's their power.
And it comes down to people don't care and they want to vote, or they're just like, oh, I want to know what this is.
And now they're doing the alphabet.
That's where the part where they're on the floor, where that big tire comes up, and they're all making like looks like they run on it
and
as they lie down.
Small, tiny tractors fly off of the tractor wheel that the lead singer's standing on, basically.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Mama, enamorada. Oh, my lips, my lips.
So now they're all walking in line, like and forward.
Yeah,
kind of what Czechia's doing actually. Well,
they're marching. Yeah,
they're marching, and then they're spread out again, and they're doing this.
And then we get a tractor again, and they're dancing on the middle part, like the runway towards the other stage.
Now he comes up with his. Hopefully, he's not going to fall down this time. With his missiles.
With his missiles.
Because we didn't get any fireworks the first one through.
Yeah, but we're probably going to get that. Now they're going to get to the instruments real quickly. They ditch their outfits. They're now in their underwear.
Except for the lead singer, but he'll follow just a moment.
Yeah, he'll like unbutton.
Now
his
he
thing.
is.
Yeah.
I love how he's put his leg forward.
Like, look at my package. Yeah, I'll provide audio for all the songs. I would do that, but I'm such a good singer that we'll definitely get copyright strikes.
So he's holding up his thingies, missiles. He's shaking his booty there, funnily.
Yes,
so now the fireworks
are coming out.
Yes.
He's on the platform behind him. That looks epic, by the way.
I remember. So he fell down earlier, we thought, right?
Say it.
That's a nice shot.
That's a nice shot.
He fell down earlier in the first.
Yeah, in the first.
It was. I thought it was.
Do you remember the guy?
It was so funny.
Yodel it. He fell down as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like even Sergei Lazarev fell down the first time.
Yeah.
On his wall. That was scary because that's pretty high up.
Yeah. Okay, Lake Bushak in Ukraine.
And then we go to. Let me pronounce the lake, whatever it is. The lake.
Oh, Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
Did we see the monster? I'm not sure. And
that
then
one
in
I do
Switzerland, we go to Lake Zurich.
Zurich, indeed.
Zurich.
I heard juries this year will not only focus on how good they sing, but also over performance, right? There are 4 different criteria that they were told to focus on.
Yeah.
I've vocals, definitely one of them. Then
originality and composition.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why none of us counting out Finland, you know, because it's certainly originality there.
Yeah, and composition.
Water too, yeah. Okay, we're moving on to Water Gun, Switzerland.
And spoiler alerts, there's no water guns on the stage.
Nope. So the stage starts actually super white. Like the lights in the back, the floor is white.
It's like a smoky effect on the floor LED, but there's no real smoke.
But then it kind of explodes almost and then turns blue.
Yeah. And then he starts singing.
The dancers already on there with the ribbons, like looks are tied together.
And in the backgrounds, they use the lighting side of things, and it's like those lines of lighting. They use those, and it looks quite nice. They alternate between them a little bit.
Yeah. It looks actually, this part I think is really nice and really pretty.
And then we get to the chorus, some interpretive dancing.
It's less red, it feels like it. I don't know.
I mean, the red's coming in after the first
Yeah, that's
chorus.
true. I feel like, wasn't there more red? So it's the second half where it turns red. I watched it once, but there was so much going on. Now the floor is again blue again. Okay. They're back there with the ribbons. Now it's turned red and blue on stage, and the dancers doing lots of. There's smoke, plenty of smoke, but just coming out like pyro smokes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some pyro underneath as well. And now the floor LED is fully red as well, with the lighting behind also being in red.
He sounds good from what I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hear much, I guess, but
Not to
yeah.
you, but but he was good, very consistent, anyways.
Mm-hmm. And now you have the nice triangular kind of view with the lights. I really like this shot. Like this
That one's a
moment
good
is
one,
really cool when he walks forwards, and then like under him, it's
That's
like
why they're all
red.
running down the walkway
Yeah.
really fast, and then he
And-
runs as well.
If you're wondering what that shot will be like, it's basically top view. So
Yeah, like pink lights and streams of light on the floor right now.
it's a pretty staging. It's quite cool.
It is. I'm still distracted by it, but doesn't match with me as well as I would like the song and the staging to be like. But that is just a personal preference. And now it is time for Israel.
Mm-hmm. And where are we going? We're going to Urtiski Rocks.
Ski.
And
That
then in the
went
UK, I'll pronounce it
I mean that.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
I mean,
And then in Israel, it's
Oh, we don't get a name.
we do
Oh, that is. Okay.
Masada in the Judean desert.
Okay.
If you know those places, there you go. See, it is a good song, huh?
Okay, so here we go with Israel. As you all know, she starts out in that cube. I mean, it hasn't started yet, but you know, for the first chorus, verse and chorus.
It's the epic start with the violins that I don't get at all. Because then the song immediately switches to something else. You
Yeah.
never hear it again.
I mean, it's a grand opening. I love the opening, actually. It's
Mhm.
dramatic and loud, and then it switches to the pop song.
Yeah.
And that's where she's in that cube, and it spins. It looks really good, like she's holding on to it. It's like one leg.
hang on. That's a nice shot.
Thank you.
Yes. Basically, the cameraman like flips around his camera.
It looks like almost like a long tunnel, almost the way it's,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it is.
But it's only like a small box, really, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a bit like what Suri tried, but
Not
Different.
quite as
No.
well executed. This is where they zoom out really far.
Mm.
you
She
can
sounds
barely
really
see
good.
her. Yeah,
She what?
She sounds really
Yeah,
good.
she sounded really good earlier as well.
she was a bit flat though earlier. Like it was basically the same tone all through.
Also, way more energy there as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She
so
really
good
went-
on camera.
She really went for it earlier as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then she gets out of the box, and the first dancer joins in, does a little flippy.
She's like almost like being sassy to him. Like,
Yeah.
and then
The two female dancers join in.
the sassy attitude dance, like
Yeah. They walk forwards and do the feminine kind of hook.
yeah, they're walking and the camera zooms out again.
Yeah.
She like elongates those notes now as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the whole dance.
Okay.
Oops. Yeah, it's such an energetic choreography there.
Yeah. It is a bit random that like she is in that box for the first 40 seconds or maybe less, and then just never does anything with it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, she's in the back, kind of standing there,
Yeah.
but they could have done more like even ended while she's do a crazy dance. That might be a crazy dance, but
And then a dance breakdown where she flails on the
she's
floor.
like, "Do you want to see me dance?" Well, what did you say?
She flails on the floor. Yeah.
She says that or something like that.
Yeah, and then she says, "Watch me."
"Watch me." Yeah, and then she starts dancing.
I did this at Euroclub 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Kinda.
And people watch. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's and
when the dancers join, it's really cool.
Yeah, and she does have her own. You know, she used to depict. You saw that. You know, her face on there. Look, it's fine because it's only once and it's just for short mouth.
Yeah, in this performance, it works for me because
Yeah.
I usually don't like it, but here it's like she's imposing like it's a very striking image with the two horses.
It's very
passing
short
towards her.
too.
Yeah,
It's not like just
it's not like in your face
Yeah.
either.
So great. I think Israel did really good staging here.
Yeah.
I still wish I was done more with the cube, but that's just nitpicky.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't see the name of the Ukrainian place, but in UK it is Sherwood Forest.
That's near me.
That's near him.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And it's Moldova's turn.
Yeah, so Trebujeni Forest in Orhei.
Catchy.
I probably butchered that. For any Moldovans watching, sorry.
So bring it on,
Yes.
Mr. Pasha.
Seems to be quite cold where he was shooting that video.
The only, I mean, I didn't mention, like, my biggest concern earlier was similar almost to Portugal. I like the staging, but he also is like very dark. You know, I wish it was a little bit more like a white light on him.
Okay.
Let's see if you see what I'm talking about. Unless I changed it, of course.
I really like this starting bit where it's like an eye kind of thing pulsating in the background.
Pulsating eye, and then the two drummers in the back, and him in the front, like doing his, you know, his very
at first
spiritual dance moves.
I thought at first he was lying down, but it's actually the camera work that makes it look that way.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
The dancers or the backup singers, they're not there yet.
No.
Neither
is the flutist.
It's nice of them to actually use live backing singers.
I know.
As well.
I love it. That's
That
why
makes it stand out.
And they sound really good together. You can probably hear them as well with the good.
They're really good.
So I was asking, he has his hair loose, not in a bun.
No. And they flip around to the flutist, and he's getting a solo.
On the satellite stage.
Yeah.
He's jumping out the flashy orta. It's very dark, like very dark orangey. Lots of spinning around him, like circle. And then Pasha and the two dancers and singers, they walk forward to that stage now.
Yeah.
I feel like the camera work is getting more sharp. Like it was, because sometimes it felt like you wore on them for too long and it felt wooden, but I like this, the quicker cuts almost, it feels like it.
Yeah.
I like the staging. And
yeah, me too. You have like 3 fire circles on the stage, and the drummers are a bit far in the background playing the drum. And here's where we get the bit of a skull image.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's a cool moment.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wish I wouldn't go zoom into him where you see the hands. Almost like a shadow would be even better.
Yeah.
If it would have, but it's still a cool moment regardless. Again, nitpicky.
And the flutist comes like right between them.
And they're all jumping around like with that dance, and there's some smoke, but I like it's not overwhelming smoke. You can still see the floor, and it's just like a little, you know, element there. Not.
It's like they're nearly shadow fighting at this moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the trap breakdown. Is it trap even?
He sounds good.
It's not trap. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I met him now twice. I once met him in 2013, and then I met him in Barcelona. So he's a nice gentleman. And all he talks about is his wife, which is not, I mean, like in a bad way. Like I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like obsessed with her. And I find that endearing.
Yeah, and in the ending, he's like on the satellite stage in the middle.
Lots of red pulsating, flashy lights.
Is it a wind machine that he's using? I'm not sure.
I
think so.
Yeah, no, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
They even cranked it up a little, like,
It's like, blow him away. And in the end, he poses with like a striking pose. Which
that's how he ends the performance.
Yeah, it's always cool.
And now we're going to United by Music. We're
Yes.
going to get another break. And why is that?
Because a certain country has a very small thing to put on the stage. It's a box. It's quite big. It's just a prop that takes a lot to set up.
No surprise that she was put there.
No.
So we have the two. What's her name again from Ukraine?
Julia,
yes, and Ted Lasso chick. I'm so bad with names.
That's okay. Okay, still have enough percentage.
So they're just doing a quick talk, and then we'll get a few minute break, and then Lorraine will take the stage from Sweden.
Who's that? Is that like an indie singer or something?
Yeah,
we haven't heard of. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's brand spanking new. And now we get again an error message: VT to come.
Okay.
VT. What is VT?
Videotape.
Oh, I thought it was Vermont.
No. Vermont.
Ooh, that's
in Eurovision.
The only VT I know.
So yeah, we can't comment on this part. They're probably still working on the video, like maybe iron.
Yeah, maybe it's just a placeholder.
Yeah.
It says to come.
Yeah. It's probably going to be some sort of video, and maybe like
they're still cutting it last second.
Maybe they need to shoot a few things today, and it hasn't been fully edited or something.
Yeah.
So maybe if there's a question or something we could answer, or are we not doing?
Well, no, we can, but it's hard because as soon as I check something,
true.
by the time I get it, it's already too late. Hannah Waddingham. Well, is it Waddingham?
Waddingham, I think.
Waddingham.
Whatever the Brit says.
Waddingham.
Waddingham. Well, I just pronounce words because what's my name, Sean?
Matt.
Like another 4 teeth. Matt, like a sheep. Matt.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Somebody asked if Yulia, the Ukrainian host, was doing well. I thought she was really good today. Like,
yeah, she fits right in. It seems like they have good chemistry, these 3 ladies.
I really like the host so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hannah could be like the next Petra Maid in terms of popularity.
So
are you already putting that out in the universe for the next
when UK?
I think she's already entering that territory. She's very funny in this show.
Yeah. So when UK inevitably wins again in 30 years, you might host single.
Oh, well, I hope we win at some point before I die.
Okay, so now we have with Alicia Dixon in the green room, right? Or like an interview area, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We have
she's set before Wild Youth from Ireland, like there in the background.
And to the left, that looks like the 6 feet under from from Melody Festival.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, we come to Loreen now. And where is the postcard?
Yeah. She was not ready. I mean, like, because she was looking down, like, because there's what's like a quick shot of the
Anti-Zurich
I wonder if they
Island.
film that before she goes on.
Yes, they are.
And the United Kingdom is St. Catherine's Island.
Where's that?
It said Tenby.
Oh,
it said it below it, but
to be honest, I don't even know where Tenby is. I know it's coastal.
I mean, and in Sweden it's Änholmen Island
in Gotland.
Gotland.
Oh, was it G? There was a C.
There was a G.
Gotland. So she's blowing
smoke. She's blowing smoke.
She's blowing something about.
She is. Like...
She's blowing.
Fine. Okay, let's see the visuals because we know she'll be fine vocally, I'm sure. But you let me know if not.
It has me shaky a few times.
Once.
More than once.
So, this shot's a little blurry, but it's because it's covered a little bit in
to maybe cover up that it's like a smaller box as well.
Yeah.
I can see her smiling.
It's spinning, like it spins around, just like it looks. And this already where the smokes comes in, but doesn't cover her. It's not, Nino Sublati. It's, as you said, it's behind her.
It's
and
atmospheric.
Very clever.
And she lies on her side and then goes to her back. I mean, you've seen the performance really, like choreography-wise, she doesn't do that much different.
Nope, but you can see the shots are just tighter and closer. So we know, again, you guys will not be happy because it's not as Melody Festival, but I think, especially for new viewers, it's like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something controversial, actually.
Okay.
I think I like it better, only because this why. Those big screen made me claustrophobic just watching it. It made me uncomfortable. Like
I was just worried she's going to get crushed. by
Yeah,
something, yeah.
it's like when I go to Cirque du Soleil and I cannot enjoy because I'm always worried they're going to fall. And
Oh, you hated the lottery thing yesterday then with all those gymnasts hanging from the crowd.
They were flying over us on them.
See, I would get nervous. Even though there's nothing about it, I'm just like, what the fall? What the fall?
She sounds incredible, by the way.
Yeah. I will say, and I said it as well in our little review, the lines in between from the LEDs are a bit distracting.
Oh, you have to be looking for them, in all honesty. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
Very minimal.
Some people notice them. I don't notice them that much. When you point it out, I'm like, oh yeah, but it's not that bad here.
Yeah, I think they amped up the smoke a little.
Yeah, it's a little bit there. That's one line, but it doesn't bother me.
And the vast majority of people watching on the night won't care either. So.
True.
I'm more zoned into her because one thing, Lorraine is like you just have to pay attention to her.
Yeah,
she doesn't.
definitely.
We pay more attention because we've seen it like a gazillion times.
Yeah,
but I think.
And it's just nitpicking, really.
No, I get it. No, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
But she looks confident. She looks good, and she looks into. Because before there were a few camera shots where I think she missed looking into, but here's like boom, boom, boom. And this way, this all turns more greeny, turquoise. What is it? Yeah, it's very turquoisey light, and then the screen is high up there now.
Yeah.
Oh, you can barely see her there. Though.
How's the audience? You can hear him that much, or is that just all?
Oh yeah,
No.
the audience are going nuts for it.
That was an audience pop. Yeah, I hadn't really paid attention to it.
Yeah.
See, that looks good there. When you've got the lights coming from the lines, that actually helps it.
Yeah, because now the LEDs are actually turning.
Yeah. That's a cool effect. This is at the end now, and it's like actually kind of
the wide shot's good.
Yeah, and that it's not something we say a whole lot. So it looks really good. It looks amazing.
The crowd's going absolutely nuts.
People, Sweden fans, visually it's going to be great. Yes, I know it's not Melody Festival, and get that out of your head. But for what they have available, I think looks great.
Definitely. And now they have a little bit in between again because you need to get the thing off and you need to get the Azerbaijan thing on, which is still like a big stage.
Now they do a little clip of what's to come.
Yeah.
The 3 big 5, Italy, Germany, and France. Oh, I'm sorry. It's France, Germany, and Marco. As I said earlier. Oh, you weren't there. That's right. Because I always kept saying Germany, France, and Marco. Yeah. It's the country of Marco.
People's Republic.
So Azerbaijan is getting ready now, waving.
Wow, they managed to get Lorraine off already. That's quite good.
I know, right?
It took a bit of time earlier.
I mean, I think they like improvised after this bit.
Yeah. So this is Independence Square in Kyiv.
Yeah, and we go to
and then Centenary Square in Birmingham. Sorry, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
And then in Azerbaijan,
the last host city of the UK.
It's Baku Boulevard. That's easy.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
So the staging is all. I mean, it's really pretty between the colors and they do a really good job because they're not moving at all, right?
No.
And yet it feels very active.
Yeah.
With the camera work,
So
and that's
dynamic,
what very dynamic.
Because of like they divided it in 4 screens basically. It's like a split screen kind of thing, and it's really nicely done.
So Lorraine requires breaks before and after. Does it break the flow of the show, or isn't that?
No, I think they've done a good job there. Actually,
no, because it's very short clip afterwards. It's just like, and still to come, your big 3.
There's always people that they make like an exception for.
Not all people.
No, but like
yeah. Okay, so now it's set in black and white, by the way, in the beginning, and you have all these split screen actions
with the waking up thingy.
You see, like really the guitar playing the guitar on one side of the screen, and then he's singing on the left side. The other one is dark, and then they flip around. But really still in black and white.
You don't see the end of this arena either. So like this is definitely on the television. You see it.
Yeah.
And then slowly the color fades in.
And then they all come together. Yeah. And this is where it comes in. That looks really effective. So staging wise, this is really impressive.
Yeah. And throughout the entire performance, they kind of play off. Okay, there are 2 people.
What?
The lights in the audience. The really.
Oh yeah, we're told to have the lights on.
Yeah.
The flashlights or the phone lights.
Yeah.
And that adds a huge, nice little layer. And that's what was communicated to the people.
Yeah.
They have like put on your.
They'll have like little screens scattered.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Like visually, this is A+.
Yeah, and it's so simple. It's just a broken heart-shaped platform and just pretty lights.
Yeah, pretty lights.
And like the effects with the split screen, I guess.
It's really tastefully performed and staged.
It's like, is this Azerbaijan even?
Yeah. And I said the only thing, and that's a personal preference, right? When I say that, that my biggest hang up was always I feel they're disengaged, but that's just their personality, their style. Right?
Yeah, they're a bit.
Yeah, but to me, it's like you don't want to have fun. You're just like, but I take that back. Now they bring more energy in there, more than
They
before.
play to each other.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'll take that back. Okay, they're a little bit more intense now. This is what I was looking for earlier. Yes.
You know what?
Chicken butt. What do you say?
This looks very good with an
I
audience.
really like this.
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more confident about Azerbaijan, and I wasn't before rehearsals.
I always like the second part. Yeah, that part is really good. I just the beginning was a little, it took me a little while to get to that point where I'm really excited. Here we got another split screen. Oh yeah, now they're giving us a little more added, like not attitude, like but energy,
Yeah.
expression, and that's what I was doing because it felt like I was, and now it's like, Oh, that's another big heart around the other heart they're standing on.
And it's all pink
lights. And the lights come up. Oh, it's so pretty.
Nailed that note as
well. You nailed the note.
I think it upstages Sweden.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. I feel like I go that far, but it's certainly a different
I just wanted people to react to that.
Oh, okay.
I think this is really good though.
When you have already like such amazing staging, like the ones from the ring come in, and you see like the other ones, they're not falling behind. They're keeping up with it.
Big reaction.
Yeah. Oh wow, really big reaction actually.
Massive reaction for Azerbaijan.
Anyways.
Oh my god, I don't want to do predictions now.
Who are gonna go out then?
Maybe they'll all qualify.
Oh god, it's gonna be horrible tomorrow, y'all.
It's a nightmare.
We need to.
We are at the Green Maze in Zitmoyar. I butchered that. And then we go to Peace Maze in Castlewellen.
Don't look at me. I don't know where that is.
And in Czech Republic, we go to a different maze, I guess. Jew Maze in Lauchen Castle.
Yeah,
sorry. I don't know Czech. That sounded wrong there.
I'm pretty sure that was wrong. Been to the Czech Republic a fair few times, and it's definitely a language I cannot speak.
Oh, they're in a maze.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing?
I'll
see myself out there.
So, let's do some good
get an empty chair right now.
Come back.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, listen to the beginning. Just pay attention. It's just such a cool moment, the way they do it.
Because you focus on the first singer, and then the cameraman walks back, and then you see the other two, and then you have the hey, and it's a really good start.
The writing on the floor is cool as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and then it's like swinging their braids a little bit and stuff like that, and it's just the camera shots are really good. There's shoulder action. There's little, it's not running, but fast walking, if you will. And then they're moving. It's just energetic, and it's visually really, really good. We're not.
It doesn't sound the best vocally.
No. She sounds fine though.
It's fine, but it's not perfect. A little bit pitchy.
Well, the good news is it's not juries, so they're not going to be as picky about.
No, definitely.
Yeah, but I think it sounds well enough. It's just not perfect.
Exactly.
Keep in mind, after all these songs performed, we're still waiting for the big three: Italy, France, and Germany as well. And what they do tonight will be shown on TV for like a minute or 45 seconds. I don't know how long this for. There are all these angry faces shouting on screen right now. They're still doing their movements.
We are not your dolls.
Some of the camera shots are exceptional.
Yeah, I'm saying that some of the best work there. Because lots of close-ups.
And it really works well that they're all in pink and you have white and black.
Yeah,
kind of contrasting it.
And now they're walking again, all in one line, in a row.
Maybe Portugal should have a bit of a chat with them.
And yeah, I know, right? And then one girl turns right, the other turns left.
And they drop their braid. They have it in their hand and then they drop it.
Yeah, as they walk, just like they drop their braids.
Oh, I like how it focuses on all six of them in turn as well. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
And now they huddle up together like penguins, but then the other.
Now they have a buff shot. There's a white circle on black screen.
Oh, that looks so good.
It looks so good.
It's a very nice shot.
Nice.
It is though.
It is.
It is. And the intro, I like it as well with the pink frame. And then there's a hand that's like,
And then powerfully they stand there with the 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then in a minute they'll run back, and I love that part.
Yeah, they've staged this so well.
See you in the finals.
Like now they're just gonna run back to their places again. I just love it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Also, the LED is very far up front.
Yeah, now it's very pink. Which
now
is
they
often considered feminine colors, so
Mhm.
even though that changed over the centuries, because it used to be a masculine color. But that's why it's all just subjective. But that's what we currently associated with. So it's just very powerful. Very, very powerful.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very
This
good.
semi, man. How dare they put
It's a
all these
bloodbath.
songs in one?
I know all the semi twos are like dodge the bullet there.
Dodge the bullet, yeah.
Ukraine went on Comfort Town in Kyiv,
Comfort Town.
Looks pretty.
but we're going to UK and we
Say it.
are at Port. What the? It's that.
Gwynedd.
What's it
I
pronounced?
think it's Gwynedd.
Is it
It's not with
Welsh?
a P-O-R-T. You said like
Oh,
Winter.
it's in Zaandam, North Holland.
Port.
Gwynedd is in Wales.
But it says Port something else.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it said-
Gwynedd is
It
in
said
Wales.
Port, and I couldn't read the rest.
Oh, is it Portmarion?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Portmarion, yeah.
Pomerian.
So
Yeah,
for
the
the Dutchies,
colourful
they are
houses.
in Zaandam at the colorful houses. And the Pate Cinema. Is
Yeah,
around
that
the
makes
shop
sense.
as
The
well.
colourful houses in Portmarion and then in Comfort Town.
Yeah.
I
And
kind of
also-
allowed to make some camera and lighting changes on their very, very minimalistic, but yeah,
Basically, what we're seeing now is the end result.
almost. And it's something that's really beyond bonkers, and then they have to fix it. Yeah, but it's becoming like very difficult to change
Right,
anything.
I'm gonna try
This is now really just to nail the
Yeah.
work for everybody else.
I thought the vocals were fine earlier today.
So this is this is Dion. You get a really close shot from him, like just lit of everything
Dion
else is
only.
dark.
And like some very subtle lighting, like on his face. Very.
Yeah. And it spins a little, like he's going with the camera. They're both moving at the same time simultaneously.
I guess they're on the spinning platform.
Yes. And then you see her, Mia, just kind of
Just come into shot and walk off.
for
out
2
of the
seconds,
shot,
and she sings her one line, then she's out again.
which I really like.
I like that shot, but I have a problem with the second shot later when she sings. Actually, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
It's a
They sound fine. Take that back.
No, the problem is they sound fine, but it's always just very, very
That
soft.
sounds good, but it didn't sound that great earlier.
Yeah. So there are both of them singing together
It
right
did
now.
sound great in the press.
It's so
box, though.
strange because it didn't sound great in the arena.
Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, that's a long wide shot. Just you see the light here for the longest time, and then it zooms down to her, Mia, singing,
Yeah.
and
Oh, she got such a nice tone to her voice as well.
She's got like indie girl voice, hasn't she?
Yeah.
this is what I mean. Like, it seems like, why is he just randomly standing there? I wish it would have been just focused on her, not him having walking around in the back. That's an confusing shot to me.
She's great.
Mm.
Not a fan?
I don't know. I just don't think this key complements them well. That's all.
I don't think so either. But I will say the staging, it looks so beautiful. And energy-wise, they're doing really well as well.
Yeah.
Like this, they have conviction, they have facial expressions. And now actually, for the first time, I see a little bit of chemistry there. Like they're really having like a moment there. It's feel like it's coming together a lot more.
I do agree with you that their voices don't properly mix. Like
No, they
there's a
don't.
bit of a disconnect between the two.
There needs to be, in order to have that chemistry, you need to have some kind of variation, some harmonies or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like they're singing together.
Yeah.
Like, but just the same
Like,
melody.
yeah, not like a duet, just like
Yeah.
at the same time. And that sounds weird, but
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Oh, there was a camera in shot.
there's a camera in the way then.
That happens.
Now they're just kind of dancing in the middle of that spinning platform and vibing out and just having a good time to Goodbye Old Life.
Like I love the staging. I love the feel. I love the vibe. I like actually them right now giving, like, they're into it.
Yeah.
It almost gives me goosebumps. It's just, again, it's vocally just like good. Like it's just too, like, I know it's more ballady and softer. It's just there's something missing.
There's a disconnect between their voices.
Yes, there is.
I think vocally that's the best they've sounded.
I mean, it was like this morning as well.
Sorry.
It was like this morning as well. Like,
Yeah, but like, I don't know if it's the acoustics of in the arena.
Oh, look,
I guess so.
Then they had Finland on camera and all the dancers, and he was like, and then
like, yeah, that sounded much better than it did to me earlier.
we go to the Bodil Ferris wheel in Kiev.
and
There's
then we
a lot
go in the
Kiev.
UK to a random place called, oh no, the Wheel of Liverpool.
Liverpool.
It's Liverpool.
Liverpool.
And then in Finland, we go
We
to
walk past it every morning on the way
guess
to the
Helsinki.
press center. Well, I
Sky
do.
Wheel in Helsinki.
Helsinki.
Yeah.
As when it's the last performance of the semifinals, but we still have the, Italy, Germany, and France as well coming up, as well as the Innoval if needed.
He has a little sauna in the Ferris wheel. And funny enough, we walked past a truck that said Keria, and it was like a portable sauna. thing.
sauna. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Like
like,
in
a
front of-
truck.
Can you just go in and just have a little sauna session before we go to Europe?
Yeah.
All right. So
There
here
we
comes
go.
the clip. Mm.
You didn't even start yet, and you're already singing.
Sorry. So
Big
it's-
reaction.
A big
I
reaction
mean,
from the crowd.
though he's boxing,
Oh, I
he's
love
on
it.
one plank out of
Because
the.
it's audible as well. It makes it so much more funny.
It's
The
gonna be-
lights are so good.
It's just flashy light inside the crate. There's a little smoke in there too.
Oh, one of the planks didn't go.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. It wasn't a big deal though.
No.
Now he's boxing his way out.
This is so good.
It is. It's like the crazy. I'm gonna get out of here. And my favorite part, so many good parts when he, he's the shadow dancing with him when he's like, cha cha, and then he sticks his tongue out.
Yeah,
and then
that's a nice shot.
and then his tongue, and then on screen you see the really
yeah.
big tongue. Like, it's just,
I love it.
I love it too.
He sounds great as well.
You can hear him, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can hear him.
The mix is better now.
The dancers come out now at the.
To kind of distract for him walking down as well, I guess.
Oh no, what it is so they attach the ribbons to the mic stand.
Oh yeah, he had to attach it. And then he runs around the
big
crate.
This just reminds me of like Verka.
Yeah, I was thinking
yeah,
that. It has that running in field, yes.
Yeah.
It's a Verka Suduchka kind of run.
It's a cool moment. It works. And then now there's a tiny crate that he stands in the center stage now, and the four dancers are dancing behind him.
Crowd singing along.
Yeah.
You can tell he has way more energy here.
Yeah.
Because, when you have doing an empty arena with not that many
These
people.
artists feed off a crowd,
That too. And they
Especially
know-
this song. Especially this
Yeah,
song.
and they know this is an important one. And he does a little funny dance.
Now
The camera angles are so improved.
now they have that row where they're all doing like that wave thing as
Yeah.
well. Like he's sitting on the back of that guy.
The human warm.
Whatever you want to call it, yes. People get always like a different names for it. And then this is already, and then they all turn around and look at him. Then do like funny, like this is way.
Oh,
What
the upside down camera shot was great.
I thought at first we were flying,
Yeah.
and then at the end it's like super rainbow colors, very colorful.
Yeah.
While they're doing the last question,
This is just so good.
It's really good.
people are gonna go nuts over this.
Yeah. The Brits are going to go nuts over this. I just know it.
12 points. Oh, well, they're not voting in this one. Never mind.
In the final. Let's be real.
Maybe.
I think it's going through.
So the fireworks only at the end, like through the crate in the back. I thought there were
Yeah.
more for some reason. They could have had some more actually. I wouldn't have minded.
Massive reaction.
Massive reaction.
Oh. So now that all 15 songs have performed, we're gonna have the Innoval act, but first we're gonna get what? What comes after the songs?
The recap.
Ta-da!
Oh, I was like,
Wait,
what do you want from me?
The answer. That's what I wanted. From
Yeah,
So the audience, though, this is a really good audience.
yeah. They're definitely happy to
Oh,
be there.
like Connor and Gabe are actually in there right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave now probably.
Are we going to get an exhausted Gabe in about half an hour's time?
Probably. So
Guys, Finland was good.
He says he's running, but don't
It's
buy it.
Connor's
Yeah.
first Eurovision show ever, so I'm so excited that was the first
Yeah.
one we got to see. Because they were all really, really good.
Yeah. Wow, tough to call.
Yeah.
But soon you guys are going to have to call it because I'm putting a prediction poll out.
Yeah. That's a
gotta
good
do
shout.
Yeah.
You have to just believe what we're saying. I'm kidding. You make up your own mind.
It's going to be so difficult to predict these.
Yeah. So we know see the screen with the 15 countries, so with the numbers that people can use to vote, and then we'll get the recap. So any questions while you have, we're gonna wait for that because the recap, not much to talk about. At ESC United, Portugal just passed Croatia in the odds. I think,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Let me bring up the odds.
The odds might start moving a little bit.
I said it early in the first, let's wait for the odds to move a little bit.
Yeah. So they've just announced the voting is open. You want the qualification odds, don't you?
Yeah, correct. Qualify. So according to this, both Finland, Serbia, and Norway and Israel now are at 96%. There's lots of green on there.
Yeah.
Czechia.
Everyone's moving up.
Yeah, Czechia, Moldova, Serbia.
Serbia seems to be moving down.
All of them. It's like a
Why am
mixed
I
bag.
missing?
Switzerland 8, Portugal 9.
I'm really surprised by Croatia going down and Portugal up. Because Portugal, in my opinion, might be the most disappointing one of the semi with staging.
I will say
Really fed off the crowd though.
I mean, she's amazing. That's never the issue. It's just like the lighting is not working for that song.
I still I'm not sure somebody on Malta. I'm gonna lie. Those odds are crazy.
I'll do it. Or Azerbaijan.
Could you? I'm just. Everyone deserves it.
Only 10 can go through. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those semis where it's like they can't all go through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so.
Yeah. What are the graphics like? Well, they're going back to what we're used to. Lots of blue bar, like the screen.
Yeah.
Lots of blue, like what we're used to.
Yeah. Yeah, but the actual sort of the graphic transitions are all jittery.
Yeah. So the screen, even in the recap, it's like blue background with like lighter blue, darker blue, and then the corner, the numbers are pink and yellow. Actually, the little corner, so it adds a little bit of color.
Makes sense with the theming of the year as well.
Yeah, it's the colors they're using.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad because a lot of the videos that they're using now have either yellow or pink frames in the thumbnails. I'm like, those like movie blogs, I'm like, thank God they're not using blue because that's what we're using.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
blue,
they are using blue and yellow.
Blue like blue.
Other frame, I usually use blue.
yeah.
For, we use blue and yellow, but not on. Then if they would have used it with the videos, it would have been kind of weird. So yeah.
Shall I post the poll?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Then people in the chat can also vote.
Exactly.
Because I'd be curious to know what they think as well.
Bear with me.
Aussie Roses are here, or some of the other maybe once the article is posted, can you post the link in the chat? Because or Sean, you're not in the YouTube and log into YouTube. I cannot do that right now.
I'm with you.
Swatted, swatted. Is there a potential surprise non-qualified based on your current hunch, like a Serbia?
How did I say that out loud?
I'll tell you what.
Don't come at me on Twitter because I've had enough of Twitter today.
It's a joke.
I've done my numbers for the month, so I'm turning it off now.
After all of these songs,
don't
Aussie Rose,
me.
sorry, can you repeat that? I was just saying, Sean is posting an article with the poll. If you can post it in the link here, in the chat.
I can do it in the chat.
You can do it? Okay, he'll do it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
but to answer your question, you know what? I am not confident about Norway.
Norway?
That's a cool.
Ooh,
It's-
hear that?
And I
Ooh.
called Norway a winner before
You know how
going to
popular it is on
Eurovision.
TikTok, though, right?
I know. It's just after all these songs, I don't know. That could be the one.
That would be a shocker.
It would be. I don't want to see it go, but I could see it happen. I don't know.
I know. I have to, I finalized mine here as well now. I'm
Mhm.
going to do that after this show. But no, NQ would be a shocker.
Absolutely.
Or what if it happens? They're going to blame you for putting that into the universe.
Yeah, you spoke it into existence.
I mean, I'm not one for manifesting, so
Well, you
don't
just
blame
did it.
me. I'm just answering a question.
How about Serbia? Now, Serbia,
It would be less of a shock though.
I love the shot because Serbia is a risk. And I think a risk that will pay off because, it is out there. But it could be really just kind of like what Constructor was last year. What's the risk?
Yeah. And the question was, what is a shock non-qualifier?
Yeah.
So I got to pick one of them.
Constructor would have not been a shock non-qualifier for me because I was like, people just didn't get it.
Yeah.
But they did, fortunately. And the similar is Luke Black in the same kind of vein.
Yeah. Just in a different way.
Very different song. I'm not saying comparing the songs. I'm just comparing like the risk. And that's why I love Serbia for, that they're doing these, different experiments there.
They're finding their niche now.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, actually, just to add to that.
Yeah.
I think they may actually not do as well as some people may thought, but I don't think it'll be enough not to qualify,
No.
I don't think. But I know that would be a shock non-qualifier.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like before rehearsals, I would have said Czechia. But
Shock qualifier. Somebody asked the opposite. Well, we would say, is Malta considered shock qualifier to us?
I mean, no, not to us, but to the people.
Yeah,
Azerbaijan would definitely be the one.
Yeah. I don't see Ireland sneaking in.
I don't see it anymore.
Netherlands, I don't know. I'm just having a bad feeling about the Netherlands.
Don't see it either.
And Latvia, could Latvia be
he is great vocally. Like, it stands out in a way.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Important public announcement. I've just put the link in the chat.
Yeah, we see
Go
it.
to the poll.
Vote.
10
vote,
countries.
vote.
10
For the
countries.
10 countries you think, you predict, not who you want.
Yeah.
Who you think and who you predict will go through on tomorrow for Saturday.
Yeah.
Vote. We'll reveal it all tomorrow.
Yeah. So vote in that link. Yes.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Take a nap.
Well, actually, I mean, today was a busy day because we had those 2 big shows Wednesday, but we're done after this, so it's okay. And tomorrow we're not going to do a live stream for the 3rd dress rehearsal because we've seen it many times, and they're not going to be as significant. It's just going to be the big show that you are going to watch. That is, it's get out of my way. It's my show. Ta-da!
I'm already starting to cry, and we haven't had qualifier announcements
I know.
yet.
I even forgot what I was saying. Anyway, was probably a lie.
Yeah, probably.
So you have a few minutes to ask some questions. Hey, I missed it all. Who was the best ones tonight? Let's start over from the scratch.
Yeah, I really like Brazil. Really solid.
I don't know what Turkey was good tonight.
Turkey was amazing, wasn't it? Very delicious.
Turkey and Monaco.
Who was the best? I mean, there were so many good ones today. I'm still recovering from Czechia, how good it is. Finland with the audience was just. Sweden is now very consistently good.
Yeah.
After like the rehearsals, we're just like.
Yeah, I really like Malta. Like
Malta is fantastic.
It looks really, really good, especially in between the songs that it is, because they're all so dark and it is such a bright staging. I really like it.
Yeah. So where we are right now, we have the interval act.
Oh, this ends like gorgeous.
So that's what's her name?
It's Aliona and Rebecca
Ferguson. Rebecca Ferguson and Aliona from 2010, Ukraine 2010.
Yes.
Sweet people.
Oh, beautiful. I didn't know you had that in you, an opera voice.
That was a crazy year actually, because she would replace another singer, and anyways, I don't live in the past. I can do it.
Okay.
I don't think that works.
Do we miss a super chat? No way.
No way, Jose.
Oh my god.
Hang on, I'll go in there.
How do we miss a super chat?
Well, we are slightly distracted by doing stuff.
Yeah. Being here.
Oh wait, view activity.
Ooh. I've never.
Thank you, Ray Mapper. Yeah, it's not ignoring it. It was just busy. Being a ESC United supporter on top of it. Question for all three: which was your favorite? Favorite?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean,
Finland. It depends how you ask the question, though. Like, what country surprised me the most, or what is my actual favorite?
Yeah.
Because those are different answers. But if it's like who surprised me the most, it's might be Latvia.
What does it say on? What does that mean?
On the way. He's obviously typed it quickly.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess he's coming over.
Yeah.
Gabe, got to make more space.
Oh well.
I'm glad to see I was right earlier about the new result system being a final test. Well, it was more than just a final test.
It was a nail in the coffin.
It was a decided thing, and they decided against it because there were multiple different sources that were very unhappy with that particular staging, and that includes delegations.
Yeah,
that
artists.
includes artists. Yeah, it includes fans.
Mhm.
It includes press. It includes a lot of different groups, and it was one of the most unified things I've seen in a while.
Yeah, and I'm happy that it happened. Like, I'm happy everybody voiced their discontent with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was not going to be a good look, and we all want Eurovision to be the best product it can be.
Yeah. So now that we had that interval act, we now moving on to
The recap.
a second one.
Now I know what answer you want. So just always when you ask me a question, just say a recap, and then.
Oh, I know that's going to be a thing now.
Hmm.
Okay. Any question? Do you think Latvia could make it?
Well, do you want to answer it first, Sean, or?
Do I think Latvia can make it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that will? It's a different story.
Not sure.
Not sure. That's exactly what I think. It'll be so hard at this point for them.
Yeah.
I think again, semi 2, we were playing a very different tune.
Yeah. I will say though, like before we went to Liverpool, I had it like pretty sure non-qualifier, and I am doubting now. So like, it's definitely in it with a run now.
If they were to qualify, I would be surprised.
Yeah.
But I would not be shocked.
No, me neither.
Let's put it that way. There's very few songs that I would be shocked to qualify.
Yeah.
I think at this point,
There's one.
Ireland.
Yes, we are one.
Yeah, Ireland. Yeah. That's the only one I would be shocked.
Yeah.
The other ones, Azerbaijan would be surprised, but not shocked.
No.
Same
It's
for Latvia.
beautiful.
Netherlands, I would be either. I think Netherlands is still a 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
Or 40-60 or whatever. But yeah, so this is.
It's such a tough semi.
Yeah. Do you think Israel can make a top 3 in the final? Well, we're not even there yet.
No.
We don't even know what the competition is.
We don't even know what what half of the final they draw.
Or who will be the competition from semi 2.
Yeah.
So this is a little premature, I guess, for us to make such a bold prediction. Ask us again in a couple of days when all the other finalists in the running order is out.
Definitely.
But that's a high bar, that's for sure. At this point, I feel like I'll be shocked whatever the results end up being. I think so too, unless it's like really like the exact top 10 of the betting odds or whatever. Then maybe not.
Then it's going to be a bit of like okay.
Yeah,
but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as I want more from the staging in Portugal, I still not ready to give up on Portugal's betting odds. I think just the song alone and Mimi Cat, it's just so good.
I think
it's just by the stage, it could be so much better.
Yeah, I think the song is okay. Mimica is really what sells it. Like if they qualify, it is Mimica.
Yes,
it's not the staging. It's not necessarily the song for me. It's Mimica. She's amazing.
Do you think Switzerland appeals enough to televoters to qualify?
No, that's really the question, because we've never really had a situation where we have only televote. And like the last...
Oh, not it's in 2009 at least.
No, yeah, I mean, not in a modern Eurovision, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really weird new dynamic that we are not really familiar with yet either. But it is a ballad, and last year their ballad didn't do very well with the televote at all.
No, this is I think more friendly. It's a more modern, like contemporary sound.
Yeah.
It comes down to, I think a lot of people will like the staging. It's like very interesting, make the song more fun. Some, like people myself, I find it too distracting. And that is the issue.
Yeah, I think people who are already into the song, it's a bit distracting. And maybe for people who aren't into the song, they might like it a bit more.
So now we have...
Rita Ora.
Okay.
The famously drum and bass. That's how she kind of...
Yeah. And she's going to sing that song. Oh, what's it called again? I praised you like I should.
Okay.
Yeah, she sings that. She sings Anywhere and another song.
Yeah, there's got some dances. She has a very memorable dress on.
Yeah, and she has like I guess like a gymnast with a ball. Like you have that gymnastic discipline when you have to like do some things with a ball.
Yeah. All right. Are you happy that they canceled the new wave? Yes, we are happy. We mentioned it a few times. So we are relieved, and the artists are relieved as well.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I cannot imagine either.
No, it's like, yeah.
I mean, it's so awkward in being there by themselves, you know. Ugh. Which country did benefit more of the audience tonight? Again, Finland. Absolutely Finland. And
That was another one with like
Azerbaijan. With the lights.
Oh, with the lights, definitely, and also Malta because they had like
the people behind them.
they have a shot where they only show the crowd, and so far it's been empty. And now you can really see the crowd, and they were into it. So
those acts particularly have like a deliberate audience moment.
Yeah.
Certainly they benefited from, and those were the three that certainly. The others, I mean, everyone benefits to a certain extent because it's always more energy, and you
just get a reaction from the crowd, so you kind of know who are the more popular ones, I guess.
Yeah. So as I said, Rita Ora still performing. It's like very red. They're all on the floor doing like some choreography.
A Crawley dance kind of thing.
A Crawley dance, indeed.
Not a dance in Crawley, but like.
Nice.
What do you do? Oh, you do. He's okay.
There's just some random.
No, I was like checking on you. Like, are you doing stuff? Are you? I was.
He's just taking a nap on the.
Because like he's out of my side, and I'm like, what are you doing over there?
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Get out
again.
No.
Okay.
Do you think we can get the first three songs qualified? This has not happened since 2008, and that was only because the wild card Sweden. That is my biggest concern. Why I'm always hesitant. Would one of them miss out? 2001, Norway, Malta, and Serbia, because it never happens if all three songs qualify.
That's I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm like. That's why and Latvia and Portugal.
God. How? How did you get in here so quickly?
Oh, that's a Finland flag.
Hello.
Oh, you put the water on your face.
Can I get
Just
past
admit
this?
Yes.
I told you you don't have to run.
But the people need to know.
The people already
They already know.
They
I already know. You're redundant.
Well,
You can go back.
give us a quick idea.
Biggest reaction.
Finland.
Finland.
All
Okay.
of them. They were so loud. You people were so loud in it for every song.
And just say Finland was good.
Yeah.
I literally said this earlier.
Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah, you were loud in there. That's what we can say. Like every performance, there was a huge reaction to every single song.
Yeah. So, who was the biggest surprising big reaction for you?
Portugal.
Really?
Genuinely, it wasn't like Loreen or Karia levels, but the third biggest reaction was Portugal. People love Portugal.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Like, it got everyone going so fast from the very start. Everyone's clapping. Everyone's having a good time.
Interesting.
Oh
my God.
The first 5 songs, it's just gonna be horrible because at least 2 will probably miss out on there. You know, but oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do. Let's cancel predictions.
Yeah, sure. That's probably what they want as well, right? You just want to have cancel predictions.
Yeah, let's cancel predictions. We're not gonna do that.
We've already had about 300.
No, for us, for our team.
We're not doing it. They can do it.
Yeah, they can do it. We're not gonna do predictions.
No one has an iPhone charger, I'm presuming, by the way.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we are still. Oh, there is a clip of 2003.
Yes, things are happening. Thing is known.
I know. What is that clip? Oh, there's a kiss between Madonna and Britney Spears. Oh, they're going back in the year 2003. What happened? Was that in 2003?
So this video is about the contrasting fortunes of Ukraine and the UK since Ukraine joined Eurovision.
Hasta la vista, baby.
It's just going to show all like the last places.
Baby, so
Interesting.
long.
So maybe the opposite question. Who do you think had the least amount of pop from the crowd?
Unfortunately, poor Azerbaijan didn't get much of a reaction.
Really?
It sounded loud, you guys said.
Yeah.
But it's because the thing you should know is in the room tonight, it was actually a little quiet. So the songs that went like didn't get quite as much reaction because people couldn't get going because they had the speakers turned down too low.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion. However, sorry.
That's okay. Take a second. Everyone who's asking, we still have Germany, France, and Marco. They still have to rehearse. It's a joke that I'm going to run with it for the rest of my life. So
For the rest of your life. Like
yes.
next year when
Next
Italy
year.
when Italy sends like, I don't know, whoever, Marco.
It's Marco, the
Okay,
country of
cool.
Marco. Anyways,
Mm.
we are now having still some other clip. Oh, from last year, we see Sam Ryder singing, and
Yes.
on the bottom, we get the run through again.
I was like, wait, that's not Norway, but okay.
And then those big three, they will rehearse. Because it sounded on screen, as what Johnny said, was really loud. Actually,
Yeah,
in the
it actually did.
But
And Portugal actually didn't sound that loud on the
Really?
stream, yeah.
But keep in mind, I mean, I don't go.
But
to
it
the
might
arena.
also be because like the audio wasn't very consistent
Yeah.
either.
The I don't go into the arena anymore, right? But
Mhm.
when I went, it can be deceiving as well. Because when I, like for instance, 2011, Katie Wolf
Mhm.
from Hungary,
Yeah.
and I forgot her name from Spain that year.
Mhm.
Biggest reactions like, oh, it was so much fun, and then they both kind of flopped.
And also like a lot of people go into the arena knowing the songs.
Yeah,
And they have their favorites that they're gonna pop loudly for no matter how good or bad they are.
true.
The other thing that surprised me, actually, I have to say, I'm going to get so much hate for what I'm about to say.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do you need to
Oh,
rethink
no.
saying it, reevaluate, or you're good?
Maybe it's
It
the
felt-
running.
He's going to say like the qualifier thing they had before.
I don't know about Finland qualifying anymore. I'm just.
Yeah.
Loreen,
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! He didn't.
Okay.
it was good. Obviously, it was really good.
But
But it just, the reaction it got was big. It wasn't even close to the reaction Finland got. Like, not even close.
wow.
Like, Finland, it felt like the house had been brought down.
To be fair, it's also more a different genre. I mean, Switzerland will never get, even if it's about that kind of reaction, because it's not the kind of song that would get that sort of reaction.
Mhm.
So, but I hear what you're
surprised
saying.
me though, because it was more than more than most of the others, but not that much more. That was the thing that really, it didn't, like, I was watching it and it didn't feel, you get this really special feeling when you see a song that's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Good. Audience has a different perspective
Yeah.
because Lorraine's performance may not be as exciting in the arena because it's very visually meant for TV.
Yeah. That as well.
So there could be.
It's a bit like Armenia last year, where like everything was nearly closed off for the audience.
Yeah.
It's not like that because the audience can't see, but like some are really made for television.
Yeah.
And it's a television show, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Certain performances are made for TV, and Sweden is definitely more one of them. There are others, even France. France must be so boring in the arena, probably. And let's do a pretty song, of course.
But
But
people have sore necks, like
yeah.
I say that France was pretty good in the arena.
really.
Yeah.
I thought it was really
It
mediocre.
it felt quite strong.
Well, I was with
Mm.
Connor, and Connor said that it was interesting the differences between some of the performances earlier versus now. Like, so
This
Portugal,
is the thing. So the Netherlands sounded good there. They sounded not great in the arena earlier.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's like, and Ireland vice versa.
Yeah.
well, there was, you could feel there was like tangible relief, I think, in the arena after the Netherlands performed,
Mm-hmm.
because I think everyone,
Did it sound good in there?
yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
can always feel everyone relax at once.
Yeah.
Because you could tell that the room was rooting for them.
Mm.
And actually, I thought it really worked. In the end, I chose to leave them in my qualifiers. I had to really reveal that.
Hey.
That's all you're getting from me. And I'll put Finland in there just to shock you.
No way.
Oh, next should be saying Sweden as well.
No, actually, that's the surprise. Sweden's not there, of course. Obviously,
Yeah.
God, but no. I thought the Netherlands it
Give
sounded
them a
really good. They actually, their voices blended really well.
Real quick, so they're going to interview Timur from Ukraine real quick and they show a little clip of him celebrating the win of Kalush Orchestra. What? Oh, you plug it in.
Yeah, but I like smashed the keyboard, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna do something stupid.
That's why we can't have nice things here. This is perfect. I can see just perfectly with your cable, right? They're blocking everything.
What do you want
Can
me
you
to
get
do?
another cable so we can maybe not see anything at all? Maybe we should close the lid.
I can maybe be like this. Does that work for you?
Yeah. You know, I'm just saying maybe you could move this just like this.
Oh. It's too convenient though. See?
We can hold it.
You're destroying my phone now.
Well, you're destroying my laptop.
It's just a little stripe in between.
You can ask.
Okay.
Anyways, where were we?
We're still in Liverpool.
You're really like into dad jokes today, aren't you?
I mean, I always am, but just now in real life, I can really pull them off more.
All right. Anyway, so now that the Timor the dialogue is over, now we see the two hosts in the press center, green room.
Green room.
Yeah. We haven't listening what they're talking about.
No, I mean it's like hosty host stuff. Like, oh, hey, I am a host. I am doing hosting things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Groupie. I think Finland will flop with the juries, and also televotes will not be so massive. Well, only time will tell. The semis don't have juries, so what else in that sense? And in televote, I don't know. I personally disagree. Yeah. But you never know. I'm not running around saying I know.
I have graph news.
Oh,
Finland
no.
has just become the highest scoring points on my Eurovision scoreboard ever.
Over who?
Chanel.
Wow.
It's now opened up a 12,000 point gap over Sweden and just the 23 points over Chanel to become the number one.
So there's more people downloaded the app this year then.
Yes, exactly. Don't burst my bubble, dear.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're getting the qualify. So they have a game between months.
This is a bit lame because I would expect them all to know this because they're both very involved in Europe.
What was the question? Like I didn't.
Basically, they're gonna watch a performance and they have to guess whether it qualified or it didn't qualify. And it's Monsermalov and what's the Portuguese lady's name?
Filipina.
Filomena.
Filomena. Sorry.
Yes.
Filipina.
And I mean, both of them are really into Eurovision, so I would expect them to know this beforehand. At least this San Marino. So, guys, San Marino,
last year,
Lauro, did it qualify or did it not qualify?
Mons and Filomena both say
they say something different.
Mons only got one correct, I think.
Okay. Oh, they say something different. How cool.
Okay, so Mons said yes.
Is non-qualifiers. So Mons was wrong. Filomena won this round.
1 out of 3. And then Anna Bergendahl, Sweden.
My Kingdom Come. Oh, no, that didn't go to Eurovision.
No, but that came third.
In Eurovision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring this comment up.
Yes.
Gabe, for that 1 millionth time, the app is fully irrelevant. Why are you ignoring the actual relevant stuff like Spotify streams?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Hey, I was going to answer. What you can do.
Yeah, you go.
Because I don't want to just put. Why are they the ones? A lot of people do not use Spotify. Spotify is heavily also catered towards a certain age group.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just also say, if you believe Spotify streams, Italy would be winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy or Norway second.
Poland would be high up there.
Yeah.
How many go. Here's some homework for you, Hello World 163. Go look at how many streams Trenelettel has on Spotify.
Yeah.
And then go look at how many televote points it has. Now, I'm not saying that my graph, which I've said many times, is a bit of fun, that I'm, sort of taking a bit too seriously myself, just because obviously I have my biases. I've never said that I'm some genius predictor who is,
Well, you always tell us that you are.
No, he's changed the tune now.
No, but tell me, the Spotify streams do not predict the winner of this contest any more than me and my silly graph do.
Yeah. Keep in mind, what Gabe's doing is just his little fun thing. Don't take it too seriously,
Can I make a more overarching point?
Oh my God.
There's no one predictor, but all of the different graphs and predictions and polls and votes, you can make a general idea from all of them combined.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to. You can't take one in isolation.
No.
But you can use them as a general indicator.
Yeah.
And also relax, it's Eurovision.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. You should too.
Oh look, Cardi is there.
So they're doing another interview with the dance return because
Yeah, they're doing
Israel has a
dances.
specific dance, right? And
This is a lot
Croatia
better.
has a specific dance, and
Yeah.
Malta has a specific dance.
Yeah.
So they'll all get to do that a little bit, and then all dance together for a moment.
Interesting.
Yes. So Finland is already in the reds in the beds.
In the reds in the beds.
Reds in the
Reds
beds.
You have red beds.
It's because other ones go up. It just happens that way. You know, that's why I said, like, stop worrying it. People put money down.
Yeah.
Like, again,
Don't
After
make-
it's semi-
don't make me tap the sign again. Don't make me tap the sign.
in 2018, Ireland was a surprise qualifier, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of people. All of a sudden, he was third in the betting odds. I'm
Yeah.
like, because, he may even win. I'm like, people overreact
Yeah.
all the time.
It's just people putting money on something they think is right,
Yes.
and it doesn't tell anything. And like bookmakers often don't even know everything about the songs.
No, they don't.
They just see Loreen and
Hunch.
think, oh, hey, she won before, put money on it. They just see Ukraine and be like, oh, well,
It's
they
Ukraine.
have a bit of
Yeah.
a conflict and people might get behind that. Put money on it. It's sometimes really simple reasons why they put money on something and why some songs are higher in the odds than others. So it's not really.
One thing I've learned also, I mean, we get excited. We're human beings, right? When we see
Mhm.
great stagings, but
Yeah.
also to overhype it because of Roy in 2019, right? People were going crazy over the staging. All of a sudden, they jump up to fourth place. Like, that's not what we meant.
No,
you know,
no.
it was just enjoyable
People
to watch.
like us staging.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was very, very popular.
okay.
Really good feedback. I guess you don't
It's one
agree.
of no. It's one of my least favorite stagings of that year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, people reacted positively to it. I thought it was creative. I didn't dislike it, but it was not. I said it's still the same song. I think the song itself changes much with that staging. It's not like where it's transformed, like
No.
the Sand Lady, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I just looked at the odds, and as far as I can tell, they've shifted like 1%.
Oh, so
Like
the only thing that happened, Portugal went up one position in the
yeah,
qualifier.
Portugal's gone up 1 position. Finland has lost 1%. Sweden has gained 1%. And there's a few other movements. Like Armenia and the UK are down a place, and Czechia and Austria have gone above them respectively.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for
Yeah.
the win, right? And you not for qualifying. or
Yes.
anything. Yeah.
Please don't speak about France. Us French are already extremely disappointed with that. What happened today that disappointed you? I would love to hear, but we are not going to not talk about it because then let's end the stream.
Mhm.
Like now,
What happened?
I don't know.
First, I guess.
they rehearsed for the first time, and
She did really well.
I don't know what people
Yeah.
said, or if you listened to our broadcast before, we had some things to point out, but I don't think it was that bad what we said. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it didn't like I had sky high expectations beforehand just because the sort of some of the images that came out of the early rehearsals and the tip looked really amazing. And I wouldn't say it quite met the sky high expectations, but it was still very good. Like I'm still really pleased with what I heard earlier today on the stream. So I think you don't need to worry too much, personally.
Yeah. All right, so we're now having another delay. There's a stagehand dude on there. What are
Yeah.
you saying?
He's saying like big round of applause for the people, like the stage crew.
Okay, so what they're doing now, this is normal.
They're gonna-
This happens every year.
They're bringing France on, I think.
Yes, they have to push in Lazara. Oh, that's so rude.
Oh, he gets a bigger reaction than Sweden. He might win.
That's where the deliberate breaks are, because now they're going to set up France first. This is what you will see, the 1 minute snippet, whatever they use for the live broadcast tomorrow. So she's going to perform right here.
Yeah, she got
Right
dragged onto the stage already on the.
Oh, there's
platform.
so many stagehands bringing on, like there's at least a dozen. So, and then she gets to perform, and then we move on to Germany, and then off to Italia.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marco.
Yeah,
I mispronounced that country.
I already didn't know what you were saying. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yes, you're very welcome. I bet Germany ends up with being the best Big Five result. Ooh, now there is a controversial opinion,
I like it though.
Mark.
Mm.
I don't dislike the opinion either.
Me neither.
But
I
that
mean,
would be a shocker.
I had an interview with them today. Actually, it was
Yeah.
my first sit-down interview, which was really cool. And they're really cool people.
Yeah, round of applause for Roy, his first sit-down interview with an artist.
Hey!
It was his last one as well that kicked him out. So no, I'm kidding.
Just because I went over 1 minute that I had time
Was it really
for.
just 1 minute over?
Yeah.
you had 10 minutes?
We got 10 minutes with
Oh.
them, and I.
Well,
took
1
it-
minute's not bad then.
I took 11.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, shocked. Check that out whenever it's uploaded. I'm not sure, but Melanie is supposed to have it.
Well, I took the opportunity because before we ran out of time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that would be a risk, especially with like the UK and Spain and all. I mean, they're all competitive this year out of all the years. That would be. I can see in televote a universe where in the televote.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have France performing. If you don't want to listen to it, then I'll comment and mute it for a moment, the live stream. Okay, so that's the first shot. I mean, the pretty opening, you see like the zoom in and all that stuff. And then when she starts singing, you have a close up on her face. And then you see the lights in the back. There's lots of white lights on the floor in the center and then blue in the top.
It's very much focused on her in the beginning, and now we see a big view of the dress.
The lights that hit her there are really pretty, like the blue lights that come from. It creates a nice little wall almost.
Yeah, like a curved wall.
Oh, I do it.
Oh, someone asked a good question that I hope I'll remember. Jocasta. If I forget, post that again. If I became super, what would I change? I'm like, we need more time for that. But I love the question.
I think something like qualifiers on the stage seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I would have done that. Okay, that was another good one.
Yeah, thank you. I have some good jokes.
So anyways, let me try one time here. Yeah, it's a lot of blue lights with the red, orange in the back on it because she doesn't use the LED. She just used the light side.
Yeah. I will say, because she is attached to that platform, it's a bit static.
I think you're right.
It's either that or she dies, so you know.
Yeah.
I can't be honest with you.
What?
I'd rather it was static if she didn't die. You know?
Right now we still don't see the disco light. Although no, she got rid of the dress, so I think it's you just don't. The lights aren't on there.
Yeah, so she just went down again, and now she's gonna be raised up. Then you get the disco thingy.
She doesn't do any shoulder action, but I am. Now you can see the lights there on the disco pillar.
Yeah,
and that's a cool effect.
It is. But you do question: is it worth her just staying in that place?
Well,
all the time?
yeah, that one shot is. This one's like it's not just levitating. You know, it's just it looks better than it did before, actually.
Big nap time.
She knows it.
Oh yeah, then yeah. She
And
sounds
then
good.
we
Oh,
have
they got the
This is so good.
rain, the golden rain,
Okay, the pyro curtain.
the pyro curtain,
He didn't say it, unfortunately.
golden shower. So
Wow.
that's a cool shot. Oh gosh.
Oh, wait,
sorry.
Hey,
Wait, that's my line.
Trademark. Trademark, Mr. Hitsweet.
Oh, she's so happy. Look at her. She's.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the stagehand come on, and I mean, it would be more ideal almost if she could more of a where she raises up. Yeah, it's like she raises up. She rises up as the pillar goes up, rather than just her being on there from the beginning. But
I mean, it goes down at some point and then goes back up.
yeah,
again, but
it's insignificant. Yeah. So I don't know what you meant about France like being people upset, because at first we're so excited. No, they're upset. It's like they're going through the motions.
Yeah. I mean, it's people overreacting maybe a little bit.
Yeah. And next up is Germany. So I'm going to set that up. Takes like a minute or two.
It takes quite a while because it's quite a big stage thingy that they have. It's like a massive 2 triangles on the stage.
They got to click it together and make it safe as well.
Yeah, that too. Because the drummers get up that structure.
Well, that's the other thing is you can actually see it's really, really, it's really unsettling with. We're talking about big props. Lorene's square because they bring it in and then they pull it up to the roof.
Yeah.
You can see it swinging, and it
doesn't look
so
that heavy though. I think they've made it light.
Yeah, but at the same time, if that thing gets dropped on your head, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
hurt.
It's going to hurt a little. Gabe,
Think of the same.
Hello World says, no worries. I love you. I don't hate you. I know you can handle some tough words. Ha ha ha.
I know, and I know you can too. Love you too. But so anything is you can see it shaking from side to side, and it gives you the heebie-jeebies a little bit. Like this one less so because there's not something hanging over your head, but it's just it's scary.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it earlier. It was it's like wow, okay, fair.
I thought they were bringing it down from the ceiling.
Beautiful.
They've just got but they wheel it in. The winches come down and they pick it up and they pull it up to the ceiling, and then it comes back down at the end and they wheel it back off.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, but I knew because I can't leave it up there just hanging, blocking it.
Because they were there the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, again, if you were an executive supervisor, what would the first thing you'd introduce? Oh, the first thing.
X Factor style results show.
I already made that joke.
I know. You're like 2 minutes late.
Don't steal it.
I
think like having them as a
Okay,
split
I have
screen
mine.
as well.
I have mine. I have two actually, but if I can only pick one,
Yeah.
I would say get immediately rid of the backtrack vocalists. I hate that. I want my backup singers back now, and I want them on stage somewhere, not hidden somewhere in the corner. They deserve some credit. That's what I loved about Gustav, that he would actually.
And Moldova.
Moldova too, yeah. But Gustav was like deliberate thing, because he used to be backup singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
he's now-
because he used to be a backup singer and he wants to give them this time and slope. And so yeah. What would you change? First thing. Only one thing.
the first thing.
I'm torn between
Well, I can only say one. No torning.
the
No.
silly answer or the.
Well, you do first if he's kind of.
No, he needs to come up with first because I haven't decided.
I've got one.
Good, Sean, say it.
I'd let them in. I'd
What,
let Kazakhstan.
So we have two Kazakhstan votes.
that wasn't me.
Oh.
That was mine.
What was
Right,
yours?
Increase the size of the juries.
Bigger juries,
Mm.
Kazakhstan, bring backup vocalists back.
I will say maybe try and find a way to reduce the fee that countries need to pay so that we can get more countries in again. Because a lot of countries need to pay a lot of money and they might not have it, and that's why they're not in the competition. So
Good one.
maybe try to find a way to get that going.
I think 4 good answers. Mine's still the best.
Maybe they should hire us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'd make such a good reference. Can you imagine Eurovision if we were the reference group?
It would be
I
terrible.
mean, I've already changed it today. So.
Oh, well, I'm here. Oh, here he is, Mr. Big Man over here.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone says bring back the running order
Germany,
random.
Germany.
That would have been my choice, my
Germany.
second choice.
It's Germany.
Germany is back. Is performing.
Deutschland.
Blood and glitter, sweet and bitter.
Is sweet and bitter.
I always sing that because the first time I heard it, I thought that's what they were singing, and then that's all I sing.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, he screamed Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Blood, glitter.
It's a bit.
It just yes, it's very aggressive because lots of red and white.
Another thing, executive, if I were to choose, everyone must be grunting at some point in their song.
There must be what?
Grunting, like the metal screaming.
Oh, grant. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, grant what? Like I grant you something.
No.
I'm so glad we've finally got a vocalist like this in Eurovision.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know it probably turns off some juries, but the
Or turns
televoters,
them on.
some of them, yeah. If you have more,
It's not easy to do. People
No.
think it's just screaming, but it's actually quite a difficult technique.
Ours has died.
My stream's died.
your stream died.
Yeah.
I was still running. Sweet
I'll
and
just
bitter. So yeah, I said we're just humming along here, but they get a good. The pirates come in right now, and lots of you know his outfit, the red one with the feathers, whatever you want to call them.
He really went for that growl.
Yeah, he is giving a lot because this was the clip they'll be using. Lots of, and this is weird because I'm always like so much dark red, but this is one of the few performances where it makes sense and it works.
And I really like that, like one of his trousers is like completely cut off, so he can show off his tattoo he's got there.
But because it's you have that shouting, but the melody is quite catchy.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
so catchy
It's very accessible metal.
and easy to sing.
Yeah.
Blood and glitter,
See? Perfect.
Sweden. Sorry, I'll stop with the Sweden part.
Now go, pew pew. Go,
And the pirates there are lots and lots of pirates, and it's just so well executed. I love that. the drummer, the guitars, they all get their credit. Thank you for the super chat. This is what I would change if any of the big five come last next year. It should compete in the semi. Then they probably wouldn't take part. We would lose a lot of money. That's the problem. We all agree they should go for the semi, but we all know why they don't.
Yeah, you lose about 10 million viewers
and 10 million euros.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, but yeah, I mean.
Probably even more.
Yeah, and what I like, the two guitarists come up to him at the very end.
Yeah.
And play with him, and then they raise their guitar at the very end, and then the song ends. It's just aggressive, but it's like approachably aggressive because it's
approachable aggressive.
It's approachable.
I know, but like that's nice. Like
you know what I mean? Because sometimes you're like, ugh, it's much, but you feel like, okay, I may have to come back. I need to refresh my screen. No, it's gonna went out by itself.
Good.
Telling you now, Germany's going to do surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the juries. I know they're going to be televote top 10, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, we've had this conversation about, for example, Blind Channel as well. Like a metal band, will they do well with the juries? Well, they did really well.
Yeah. They did only okay with the juries. So like,
yeah, but like good enough to have a really good result.
Yeah, 6th place. Yeah. So that's best case scenario for Germany. Maybe we are undervaluing, but I think just looking at the international juries in the national final, you know, it was...
I think those. I mean, often that's like with the single person juries, and this is a caveat that you have to put on some other national finals as well. Things become extremely exposed to people like individual specific tastes, which are larger
juries. So that
exactly. Because else, you know, if it was up to us, it would definitely be booty in Poland.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Booty.
So, by the way, Italy is next. And Gabe and I almost had a heart attack earlier.
Oh, why? For what?
For Italy.
Italy, why?
Because you saw those dancers going up the stairs, and then they fell, and we actually thought they fell down.
Oh, no, it was a trampoline.
What, you think you
Oh, okay.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they got new people on. The next fell down as well, and then they fell down again. They brought new people on.
Yeah.
No, I knew they had a trampoline, but when the first fell down, the first time, I was like, oh my God. We were like, oh my God. And then it was, okay, it's a trampoline. Oh, Roy boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You stupid Roy. Stupid Roy. Okay.
Can someone highlight? There was a comment. Just scroll up a little bit. There was a comment which could highlight that one. Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. So I want to. This one has made me laugh. Sorry, it's absolutely embarrassing to have someone who's purposely dumping on Sweden to gas up Kärja give opinions on camera that do not reflect the reality of what happened in the arena. Firstly, I was in the arena. Now, not everyone sees it the same way. There'll be plenty of people in that arena who I'm sure disagree with me, and that's fine. I'm sure you can disagree with me. That's also fine. Number two, how many times this week and in past weeks have I said about Loreen that she's an incredible performer, she's a clear contender for the winner, that I can see her winning. Obviously, she's gonna, that she's gonna win, potentially win the jury, that she's gonna come top 2 or 3. If that's dumping on Loreen, then I'm sorry, you've set the bar way too high. My opinion is just different to yours, and if we all agreed, this would be one really, really boring stream.
I mean, we all know Romania's winning this year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's one thing we can agree on. We're still waiting on Marco to start his song. So any questions you have? So again, about tomorrow, we don't know exactly what will happen with the live stream because they know that us AC United, but any live streaming has been banned from the press center. I cannot even watch it there and bring you online afterwards. So I need to figure this one out. Anyways,
Italy.
We're going to move on to Italy.
Oh, I changed to this top again.
I can't believe Marco is actually capable of looking into a camera because I've never seen him do that before.
I know, right?
We were saying this earlier.
Well, it has something to do with like somebody said, it has to do with he doesn't have a lot of self-confidence, which is almost so amazing. Not like because he's good looking, he has an amazing voice, he's so talented, he has money, he's like there's still that thing,
Yeah, of course.
And it's not just it's like almost like it makes it very again believable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a very glittery top.
Yeah, it's a different one again from last rehearsal.
Oh, he's falling again. He's back. Okay. Is that right, that's a trampoline.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see
Okay.
it. I thought it was just a shadow on
Okay.
LED.
These trampoline guys are amazing, by the way. Like when you watch them, like sort of do their routine, it's insane.
We said it's beautiful because it's just Marco standing at the microphone stand, right, singing with some beautiful smoke on the bottom. It's just black, and then the moon later shows up, and you do see the dance in the back, but it is just accentuating it. It's not stealing the spotlight.
It's
from
like
Marco.
far away, so like it's you notice it, but it's not like distraction from the song. It's like, oh, okay.
It has a little bit less, you know. When I'm again not bringing the sand lady in every time, but Sand Lady was like taking over the song, right? Basically, that was the sand lady with some background music, and here it's Marco just having a beautiful background. It's
very much about Marco.
Yeah. And his voice is just.
I think with Marco, in every performance at Eurovision and every performance at San Remo and others, he's such a consummate professional. He just nails it every time. The vocal is always on it.
Yeah. Country Marco, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a weird laugh.
You're like an evil laugh.
I know.
What are you plotting? Yeah,
this went actually pretty fast now compared to, like, I would say, for the second run through.
Yeah,
I mean, were there any major delays besides Lorraine? You know, but
not really.
That's planned because of the whole.
There was one after Ireland as well, but I think that's.
Oh yeah, Ireland, but that's tiny things that'll happen in their live show. But
Yeah.
for the most part, this was a really good run through.
Yeah, and also with this song, like the crowd adds because they also have the phone lights on.
Yeah.
So.
Oh
it's
yeah.
also really nice for this one.
Oh, like he gets so into the song, like where he gets like very passionate, and then the backdrop is really pretty here. You see the lights again, yeah, as you said, and the big moon on the back, and it rises.
If you like this song, you'll like this staging.
Yes. It's just such a tough Big Five. Like, for years, we were like, the Big Five suck.
It's a tough
I know,
year,
it's
to be
like-
honest.
Big reaction, really big
It was a
reaction.
performance.
Yeah. Now, you asked me earlier because I said I'm not sure if Loreen will win a jury vote. Could see Italy do it.
I don't see Italy doing it. No, I see more for
I'm
Spain.
starting to believe the conversation that people are having where the jury vote could be more split than they probably think it is.
That I could see.
Like with Spain and that as well.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of contenders who could win the jury vote this year. And we've seen before that
Right.
we all think, oh, it's going to be this song. And then
It's just
Caesar
tradition.
Sampson wins it.
I would agree, and not win, but it seems as in for the most part Sweden sends music that the jury's like.
True.
They're almost up there. So just by default alone, I consider them a top 3. You know,
Yeah.
and then based on its Lorraine and all stuff, it's and the quality of the song is like, you know, it screams everything jury winner to me.
Yeah.
But there are some really strong other jury pleasers out there. So
Italy, yeah. I'm not ready to go back to it. I mean, Italy's a beautiful country.
they're not going to win. Italy's not going to win.
Not at all.
No, I don't think
I mean-
Italy. I think more for Spain's more likely but
To win?
No, the jury vote. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not
Not overall.
What I should say is,
I think
based on what I saw this evening, I did want to bring this up earlier, actually, I didn't get to it. I'm not really feeling like I've got a leg to stand on criticising Italy's hosting at the moment. Because while the show was excellent, some of the crowd management was pretty irresponsible and potentially dangerous. They had poorly labelled cues. And this is actually something to anyone who's going to it, who's got a standing ticket to the show. If you're arriving, as most people will, on the big wheel side of the arena, there were no signs to tell you this. To enter the arena, you must use the right 3 lanes at the ticket gate. There's no signposts there. When you go through the barrier, you're meant to receive a wristband. There was an entire queue where they did not give anyone wristbands. When we arrived at the gate inside to get down to the floor, we were turned away, even when we showed our tickets. And they literally had to send someone charging into the arena with wristbands to frantically hand them out inside because they'd simply forgotten to give them out. Security was really slow. The lines were moving really slow. Around 7:20, 7:30, we were starting to get really worried that the arena wouldn't fill in time.
It was so slow.
Remember? Oh, no, you don't remember because you weren't in there. But even the press center, getting in there took forever. That's why I had to be there early, just because I was standing out there for 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And there are not even that many people.
No.
So I was like, oh my God.
We had problems at that lottery thing yesterday as well.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, so we do have now I think we're done with the show. So all they're going to do is the fake results, which we now know are back to what they used to be or should
Gladly
be.
so.
Yeah.
If they will them stairs out again, I'm going straight back on Twitter.
What did you? What were your thoughts? I haven't talked to you since the announcement came in about.
Well, I thought it was a disgrace, as everyone else did. My first thought went to some of our younger acts. There are teenagers. We have teenagers. Victor Venkost, Alessandra, who are performing on that stage. It's so degrading, and it's one of the worst trappings of like the British reality TV tradition, which is this kind of misery porn.
Yeah.
And it was never going to work. And the second that everyone saw it, I'm really glad to see that there was a massive reaction. I've never seen a tweet with a ratio like it in the Eurovision fandom.
You're welcome.
There was a massive reaction.
Good job I don't have notifications on.
And
Yeah.
it changed. To be honest, I think, quite frankly, the delegations, I'm sure, took one look at that and thought, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No way.
It's definitely multiple people who caused that. It would not be the case anymore.
Yeah,
No, I think the gist I probably got was that some of the artists weren't fully aware of the whole situation. They probably kicked off the delegation saying, "Why are you putting me through this?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it was so blatantly inappropriate. Once it was actually there and they were all standing there, it's one thing being told about it. You think, okay, well, maybe they're doing it in a tasteful way. Maybe they're doing it in a way
The
that
production were like teaching like school children as well.
Yeah.
They're like, keep facing forward, forward. You need your faces on the camera. And
They're just puppets, right? You could just do that easily.
And then the 6-way split screen that we're going to do for the final spot. I'm sorry.
gross. So gross.
So, by the way, while you were talking, but just real quick, very short, but how was your reaction when you got that message, the email about scrapped? We're not going to do it anymore.
Well, it was. we were in the queue at the time, and everyone around it, sort of words started spreading through, and everyone. It was really striking. Every single person in the queue who knew that every single person agreed that it was like, thank God for that. But it was mainly just relief because it would have done so much damage to the contest as well, and
to the artists.
Yeah, and it was also a relief that clearly, with enough pushback from delegations, from fans, and so on, things do get, the message does get across, and I think it really got across very fast and very clear.
I just think like twofold. Could you imagine if you're an artist considering doing Eurovision next year and you see what you have to do put through and you go, no thanks.
Yeah, especially when you're already like an established artist who doesn't want to.
Number two, if you're, say, for example, like a Turkey or a Monaco, thinking of coming back next year, and you look at how it's being produced now, actually, we don't want to put our musicians through this kind of, because it's a circus essentially. We put it through that.
Yeah,
no way of dressing it up.
It was just, as soon as I mean, we all saw it, and the way they all lined up, there was the comparison to the way they lined up the tributes in the Hunger Games, which was very dramatic. But the way they'd done it, they made it look strikingly similar. Like, it was like, you guys really didn't think through the optics of this, or maybe even like, it betrays a worrying thing for me, which is that it doesn't feel like they're workshopping these changes with delegations before they're doing them, because the delegations would have taken one look at that and gone, no, don't be silly.
So now they're doing an interview with the three
Big Five,
but it's again just interview before they show the clips tomorrow, and they're not the real ones. They're again stand-ins with a name tag. Lazara.
Natasha from Yorkshire.
It's like a middle-aged woman just like being, I'm Lazara. Yeah, Yorkshire.
Hey,
Yorkshire. Worcestershire. I'm sorry. Worcestershire.
Yeah. Easy.
Worcestershire.
Anyways, if you guys have any questions at ESC United, so we can spot them easily.
We're going to leave right now, but do you want to stick on for the results are coming in now for the fake juries, or we're good?
I don't
Well, I
mind
mean, I
either
kind of
way.
want to see how they're doing the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stick
I
around
just
for the
want to make
qualifiers.
damn sure, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, this kid will keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just how they patch it up
Yeah.
now, because like they had to like do it quickly as well.
Well, they've just revert to how they used to do it.
Yeah, but like they didn't plan that with the crew that's there right now.
Mhm.
So they will have had to. This is actually another
Emergency
point.
meeting.
Yeah.
This is another point. Is that if it, because it looks like, given the backlash, it looks like this is a decision that's come from that's not been really proper, that's not gone through much consultation, and now that a change is made at the last minute. One thing we should all recognise is now there's going to be a lot of showrunners, cameramen, stage crew who are going to have to work damn hard to get everything ready again from scratch, because what they've been, because they, and just because of a
Been
mistake
rehearsing
that
this,
has
yeah.
been made somewhere else,
Mm.
and that is, obvious. Like the right decision has been made, of course. I really feel for them, and I feel like we should highlight the fact that they're going to be in that arena rehearsing that now all night.
Oh. Sucks to be you. All right.
Wow.
You don't know that song?
No.
Oh, it's a musical.
Oh, okay.
It's usually it's like Sucks to be me. Like, everyone's
I-
talking about Avenue Q. Nobody listens to Avenue Q.
I don't like musicals.
You will like that musical.
Oh, okay.
It's an adult Sesame Street. So
Ah.
they're being raunchy.
Is
and all
there
that
metal
stuff.
in there though?
No.
So then, okay, that'd be funny. Like Sesame Street and a metal.
One song's called Everyone's a Little Bit Racist. The other song's called The Internet is for Porn.
Oh, Avenue Q.
I love Avenue Q.
I saw that once.
Yeah.
It sucks to be me.
Mm-hmm.
You say it sucks. And that's an Asian woman who sings that, called Christmas Eve.
Mm.
So it's. I don't think you could do that musical in this day and age. It came like in the 2003 or 4.
Mhm.
So I think the humor doesn't translate well to the year.
Somebody asked me when my video for my 5th part of the Friends React is coming out. So I have a person working with me now editing the videos, and he's supposed to have it finished tonight, probably. So hopefully I can upload it tomorrow. But it's definitely coming in the next couple of days, because I wanted it to be done before these rehearsals, but I severely underestimated how much editing it took.
It takes a long time. I
Yeah.
can only imagine doing editing, how
Mhm.
that feels. People are asking a question, and in case what's happening right now, we are still going for the 3 direct finalists who are doing fake interviews, and they're showing clips. My guess is now for tonight, the artists will not be in the green room because they need to get rest now. So they let them. Because remember that, was it in Tel Aviv? They kept them in there until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
and
Zena passed out.
Zena passed out, yeah.
It was terrible, and especially that was the longest show ever in Israel, right? And it was just terrible. So yeah, people have a little bit more heart now this day and age. I know Avenue Q beat out. Someone's just saying Avenue Q. We're going back to that. It was definitely 2003 because it went head to head with Wicked for Tony Awards, and Avenue Q won Best Musical that year over Wicked.
It's amazing to
Okay.
think now, isn't it?
Huh?
It's amazing to think that now, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that big of a musical expert, but that I do because that was like I love Avenue Q, and I love Book of Mormon.
Mm.
It's
That's
hilarious.
the South Park guys, isn't it?
Yes, it's the funniest musical ever. It's highly inappropriate. You will love it.
Okay. When are we going?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I just am not a big fan of. I love theater and I love movies, but I just don't like when they're like singing. I'm like just fucking play it out. But
I have a mixed. I have a mixed relationship with musicals, but also, I mean, my whole big, my what I'd call my sort of grand unified theory of Eurovision is basically based around the fact that all Eurovision songs are in some way show tunes.
Yeah, I mean, it has a little similarities to it. Yeah.
And so, like,
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, we're back.
Oh, hey.
Okay,
sorry.
just in time because the fake results are coming in.
Yes.
Get ready.
Mm-hmm. So the musical question broke the chat for a moment. Then.
Yeah, the EBU found us again. So they're going now to Martin Osterdahl, who's like, yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Are we?
Impressive of him he's still smiling despite the day he's had.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
All right. Oops. I can hear myself.
Yeah, because
So they've got the stage in the background, so I'm pretty satisfied that they've changed it back.
You need to close the other tab just there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, close that one. Hey.
Okay, better.
I've got the trophy on there as well.
But the stage is in the background. It wasn't before.
Oh, was it not?
So now we know that
Yes.
what?
No, they're not doing it.
Well, yeah, they're not knowing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're already a few seconds ahead of us here?
No, I just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
they were not stood on stage.
Yeah.
So.
So now they're just, yeah, it's just going to be the same thing. It's the same screen. It's very blue, some pink on there, but mostly blue scoreboard.
I mean,
And now they're going.
They're still going to show the delegation.
So
but
who do we
it's just
think?
a bit-
Who do we think
Yeah.
the first one's going to be?
Czechia.
I'm going to go Azerbaijan.
Croatia.
Azerbaijan.
Oh, wow. Go on to the bookies then.
This is like last year. Last year.
Azerbaijan's the first fake qualifier, y'all.
Sorry.
Who do you want to fake qualify, everyone? Tell us.
Oh, really?
Moldova.
Now it's going to be Portugal.
Okay.
Country.
Ireland.
Oh, that's good. Okay, here
You're
we
just
go.
naming the one that's on screen when they.
It worked the first
Finland.
time.
It is
Oh!
Ireland.
I got it right again.
Oh my God, Ireland. Turkey and Luxembourg. Thank you. Oh,
2 for 2. Right.
everyone's a comedian these days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up,
Malta, I reckon.
Netherlands.
Latvia.
I'm going Moldova again. Czechia, I think. If the formula stays the same.
It is
No,
Switzerland. Okay.
Switzerland.
well,
Nobody said that one.
No.
I'm not clapping.
This is much, much, much better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is
This
so
is just
much.
Like, just it's less horrific. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just normal.
Yeah, this is how it should be.
What they do differently though now is they haven't done it as much before every country's announced they're going in the green room and showing their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, of course, but 3 or 4.
But they did that previous years, so that's
Not all of the years. No, they
Yeah.
usually started doing it at the 8th, like with the 8th qualifier.
Mm.
Czechia is the 4th qualifier.
Well, it looks like they've worked out the logistics a bit again. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's no hitch here, is there? Like, you know, they're filming it how it should be.
Yeah.
Can we get to every single country in the world in the chat? Because like every single country is being named right now.
I know Egypt, Turkmenistan.
We had East Timor.
I'm
Alaska's
regretting
not a
that.
country.
Malta. Yeah.
Malta, at least they can fake qualify here.
Yes.
They were great.
They better
The
give-
crowd loved it. I thought they were brilliant.
Her little loves. I like
Hannah
it.
Waddingham's having the time of her life.
Yeah. Oh.
She's very.
Oh.
Or
Rough.
in
Oh,
Netherlands.
So they've cut the
Number
interviews
6,
after
qualifier
5
number
qualifiers
6.
as well.
Is
There's no interviews.
Oh no, not Latvia. They showed the flag on me. Never mind.
No, Israel.
It is
Israel.
Israel. I keep clapping for
Yeah.
fake qualifiers.
But this isn't real.
It is. It's very real.
It's real.
It's so real. It's fake.
Oh, are we making another pun?
Yeah, it didn't work that well, did it?
Scott Ireland have already qualified. Why did they show them?
Oh my God, the chat is still using countries. Oh my God, people, stop it.
Cuba, Trinidad.
No, don't encourage them.
Trinidad
Don't.
and Tobago. They need to do it right though. It's not just Trinidad, it's Trinidad and Tobago.
Anyway, qualifier number 7. This is way more important.
No,
Fake
no.
qualifier. It's the Netherlands. So it looks like Finland, Sweden may non-qualify tonight in the fake results, or Norway.
Is it
Or
gonna be
Sweden.
like a split screen where they have like
No,
Sweden
Norway
and
or
Finland?
Sweden.
Could you imagine
Mm.
Karya and Lorraine right next to
As
each
the
other?
last one. It happened like we were talking about it with 2017 with Finland and what was the other country?
Belgium, I think.
Belgium, like Blanche and Blackbird from Norma John.
Did they show the pictures?
Croatia for
Those two were the final two to get like either of them announced, and like it was
Croatia
just
is the 8th
favorites.
qualifier, by the way.
Mamma Cupila Traktora.
True.
I hate to admit, I actually kind of enjoyed that this evening.
You don't hate it; it's lovely.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama. So we got only 2 left.
Oh no!
Didn't Ireland already qualify?
Yeah.
Portugal.
Then they shot themselves in the green room like,
Yeah.
That's what she deserves.
They're still learning because, the 9th qualifier is Portugal. Portugal is a fake qualifier, number 9. That means only 1 left.
And can you believe it? No Finland, no Sweden, no Norway.
People saying the fake results are so much better because they're so much more unpredictable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, there's no split screen either. They've got rid of that as well.
Oh, no
Yeah.
more split screen.
The power of the fans and the delegation.
You did this.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I missed the hit tweet.
Not you, I was saying, I pointed at the camera.
Delegations.
I know.
Norway.
Norway is the 10th.
Sweden and Sweden.
Sweden, Finland, Moldova, Latvia, and Serbia
Oh,
did
wow,
not
and
qualify.
They are.
Oh no!
There's a meme in the making.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to find that screen and make it look like it's real.
God, imagine if that happened in real life. The meltdown. I think I would never go on Twitter ever again.
Oh, no, I would be there. I cancel my flight just to make sure I can see all of that, for like the next 3 days.
Gosh.
We went down together. Exactly. You're both out. Sweden, Finland.
Yeah, Finland and Sweden really said, if you die, I die.
Yeah.
They did the whole Thelma and Louise thing. Like, you know what that is, right?
No.
I know. Like, you laughed. I'm like, I don't think he knows what it is. Thelma and Louise, the movie.
I think I'm.
Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon drive over the cliff.
Oh yeah.
The 2 ladies that run away.
Yes.
Mm.
I haven't seen the movie either, but it's like one of those classics.
Hmm.
Everyone. Would worry. Anyways, those were the fake results, and now we get a quick recap of them.
Spoiler alert.
As pointed out, tomorrow we don't know exactly when, if, how, why. Well, yeah,
Why?
why we're gonna live stream.
I don't know why we do what we do, guys. It's like, please remind us. Why do we do this?
Anyways, you done? Thank you. Anyways, I don't know when, where, how, or why, but in terms of, did you raise your hand?
Yeah, yes.
Why?
So apparently,
I've just seen a tweet that says Martin Österdahl got a mixed reception in that arena. Wait 1 second.
Really?
Okay.
interesting. Also,
Like for the booze, or was it just like?
it sounds like something. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A bit of a mix.
Someone said just quickly because I saw it before and I forgot to answer it. Someone asked, when should I start queuing on Thursday? Realistically, probably if you're feeling very nervous, 4:30.
If you're standing, yeah.
4:30, 5 o'clock is probably fine for a semi-final. I did 4 o'clock in 2018 for the jury final as well, and was right at the front. You don't really need to go earlier than that. It's not one of those ones where you need to show up at 9 a.m. So enjoy your day, get there at 4:30 or something like that, and you will be just fine.
You heard him.
Depends what you want, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, if you want to be front, then you need to be there early, I guess. at
No,
4.
I mean that's exactly what I got
Yeah,
there today.
but if you don't care,
You got
just
I got 5:15 and I was on the barrier.
Oh, really?
I arrived at 5:15. Yeah, it's about also like how organised the.
How did
queues are.
Connor enjoy? Did he have fun?
Yes, Connor had lots of fun. I believe he's just leaving now. I think he's heading here.
He stayed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense that he stayed. Yeah.
Because I mean,
He
not
was
every,
never gonna like run like a
No.
certain person would. Do you know what I mean? It's not mental enough.
Yeah.
Connor, unlike me, has a brain that functions.
First of all, thank you. Big thanks again, Aussie Rose, Roy. You're Roy. Ray Mapper. For like doing all and everybody else helping out with the.
And Inspiels was there as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, all of you. Thank you so much for helping out. Again, we'll be in touch tomorrow with more details. Keep up on social media, Twitter, Facebook. I don't know when, why, as pointed out, but we will do stuff. It's just, I don't want to sit in the hotel all by myself all day to do. I mean, I love doing this, and it helps exposure, all that stuff, that we're known for. At the same time, I don't want to do that. So, thanks everyone, and y'all have a good night. I really gotta go. Bye.
Bye.